gear up for it, and then it pops. And so flamez insta-kill, follows through, Apex's flash, the perfect assist.
The Mac-10 trade, the bomb being planted, they can't seem to disrupt it. Frozen just rounding the corner willy-nilly, double from zywoo. It's looking good, it's looking great, only ellige can save him. Oh, he's in so much trouble, Techno takes him. Opportunity, and it does connect. Important from Techno, he trades. There's ellige, stands his ground for one. In the flames, simple peeks in, misses his window. Techno side by side, Karrigan on this retake, 14 HP, and Techno wins it. Oh, he does damage. It's awkward, Night Tech can't hold on. Trying to punch in that code, and it's not going to be stopped. Instead, it's 9-10 with an equalizer. Rain trying to close that gap from A. Another one, P250 versus Julies. Oh, but Karrigan is frozen. Turn the tide of battle. A headshot found, run down. Frozen hits it, and that is the round. A CT pistol goes phases way to start.
On the flash at the ready, and then it's the pounce into the site.
zywoo gets caught by that, goes down empty-handed. Now they accelerate, the flashes look great. Blitzed up to the back of the site, back of the skull, the bullet hit connects. They're into the site. The hard part done.
Going to their paces right now, gets their aim on display. Rain goes down short. But zywoo gets a couple of kills on the Deagle. We'll call this one done, and dusted Karrigan. Sweeps him away, 4 staying alive.
Does that change the call? Because it is just a bit of an all-in here.
Still going to back their aim.
This is not an easy side to defend with 2 of you versus 5. Karrigan, score! He gets 2!
Let's go!
The man's doing crowd work in a quarterfinal.
Playing with a different shotgun on the major stage.
On the major stage.
And not being memed upon.
After over 900 days away from the playoffs in the majors, Simple now burnt out, forced into a fight. He can't win. Not at this range. zywoo cautious, he's actually waited it out. They're just scared of him. He gets away with his life after that. Favors that post plant, but now zywoo goes wide. Traded by ellige, important, but mezii lives on. Back of the site, can't tame the spray, and a shotgun retake is not gonna happen. All season long.
Look, if this was a 2v5 with rifles and Rain and Simple, we've seen it before. He's got great synergy in the addition with the likes of Frozen and Rain in the server, but this is just too tall of a task, keeping it clean, all 5 staying alive. Double digits found first by the Mongols.
ellige is in trouble, goes looking, completely pantsed by ellige, and it's only mezii. What have you got? What can you do? ellige is dancing around the bomb site, playing wicked games, and now mezii just has to defuse it, just has to sit it, just has to accept his fate. And he's managed to deliver, removing Karrigan. More where that came from, a second from him as well. There's Rain's double, matches his output, but zywoo, he sneaks on in for another. Simple forced to watch. Rain with the bomb on his back. ellige has to push the camera. Smoke, 10 HP on zywoo. Senzu can deny it, doesn't elect to swing. Rain spotted, doesn't go down. Senzu that low HP, Elite is coming. Gets the frag, and his face is round. That one feels good. The 10th of play, second map, final quarter-final. Live from the Moody Center. 9-10 will peek through. Wow, Rain up against the sniper. And he's the one that's the most precise. 5-5. Triple kill from the Norwegian Rock. Very good. No, he's not going to get anything done. Simple short, connects with the AWP. But there's a whole team coming his way. A need to break. 2 advancing. Just enough. Spotted a blitz. Finds another. Dancing around the side for another.
Read this wrong, but the pop's coming.
Yeah, Frozen, Simple, where are you in the open? Oh, he's scared now, the whole team's coming. Frozen's done well, removes one, pressure amplified, Simple's in, no scopes. Carrigan, corner, he gets 2. Oh, and the damage is there as well. Frozen doesn't find the lethality he needed. Simple, not the weapon. Low HP. Senzu doesn't matter! Stands his ground with 4 HP!
He ain't scared of you! Sticks to the fight, takes the jewel, converts the round and ruins the money for FaZe.
He doesn't succumb to the pressure. Oh, he's done well, he's done very well. In combination, the whole team deliver. 3 down and only 1 remains. It's a Senzu cleanup. He is one to be feared now. That group stage form, it hasn't gone anywhere. The MAC-10 trades, the bomb being planted. They can't seem to disrupt it. Frozen just rounding the corner willy-nilly. Double from Senzu. Techno smoke plays. Oh no, he wants to go fighting and Techno receives it. Walking into that sideline, Elite ready to. That's the fight, Elite will win it. Accelerating though, Elite is gone. Spread of the flames from Techno. Frozen low, but lower by Techno. Look at this aggression. Low. Yeah, Blitz, just running and gunning. Running him down. 9-10 overlooked. Frozen with a twisted transfer. He can't finish his job. Techno with just 12 HP holds on. Go on the fade. Oh, and a mid shot. Techno's got him. Mongols 9. Finds another. Dancing around the side for another. Hard 5 for 9-10, retake looking good. They haven't even gotten the bomb down. Techno trying to buy time, trying to make space. Needs to punch in the code, another fake. There's no time, he'd have to kill them both. He's overthought it. Rain, pulling the strings. Techno's not got the time.
For Spirit, finally Donk goes down, there's the rebuttal. There's that Jimpat double kill. Much needed from one of the players that saved a gun in the last round, looking to get the answer back to Chopper. He's gonna lock it down. And now the AWP is on the prowl, but that early grenade damage cleaned up. Magix finishes what he started, and Spirit are giving no space to Mouse on Mirage. Only offer supportive utility. Chucks out a little bit into the middle of the site. That's going to stall them for a second. That gets Spinks active. Brolin's still waiting for something to shoot at. And soon Shiro has this angle. Bringing the off up with that bomb. Missed shots from Brolin. Man advantage here for Spirit. Surgeon pinned against the stairs and Chopper's got his head. Clutch is the name of the game. There have been a lot of rounds where Donk goes down first.
Yeah, like, look at the position that he would have been in. Hard to get out of. Lots of nades coming their way. Oh, he's gonna die.
No way! All util! All 100 health taken down. all now his. Chopper at a health disadvantage.
A molly.
He's gonna set him ablaze. Wide swing here from Brolin. Quick range position. Can't stop it. Chops him down to size.
It's perfect zoning. Gets him out of the only spot he could sit in.
Away gone. This one's still just that slow burn, and here we go. This is what we want. The bloodbath about to begin with the wide swing. Triple push out from Spirit.
Here he comes.
Taps down two. Good dinks coming out of Spinks as he signs up for that fight. Magic's though, he's removed. Man advantage yet again.
That was lightning fast.
Those are the adjustments that Donk has to offer. 5-0 start for Spirit.
It's a heavier B lane. Not great guns here. How are you going to stop this? Oh, how are you finding that kill,
They
Dom?
have given this first half back over to Mouse. But we're going to get ourselves a big retake coming in on A. Spinks starts to line him up. And with two knocked down, it's Torzy yet again away from that bomb. Donk's got a kit, and he's taking it all the way. A seventh round from Spirit. A small answer. Oh, Brolin predicts the position of Zontix. Donks is going to have that answer, though.
That was a great call-up.
Ticket, but remember, they never saw Spinks cross, right?
Yes, that's right.
There's been vision on Ticket this whole time, but the nade again.
Who needs to see him?
Gets around the corner, only a quarter, health left for Donk. Gets him out, gets him down, and puts Spirit back in the lead. Shut down and no multi-kill out of Xerxin here on the attack. Jimmy slips down into the A site. And he's got the bomb with Torzy right behind him.
Spinks is watching in the window. I think.
At least Shiro's able to get him out from that, but now the kid is up on top of Palace.
That was the only
Shiro's
one.
gonna have to chase the kills. There is no chance at this. That slide out onto the A site will give Mouse two more chances to shut down Mirage. He's gonna extend. He's gonna look for a little love out here somewhere on that site. He times it to perfection. Reaction here from Magix, and it gets away from him. Halfway through, 2 of the 4, but they can't hang on, and so Mouse's lead starts growing. We're gonna get another player added. Here comes Brolin off of Catwalk, getting it going for Mouse. Missed shot. Shiro's giving space back over.
Here's a chance.
We found the solution in. Again, an assist. Donk arrives on the scene. Jimmy's got the answer.
How's he going to get out of this?
He can't find another fight, and it is Jim Had with a triple.
Oh, now we're talking, Mouse.
That's the solution. Slides around the site. Catches all 3 as they come in. Shiro's gone unnoticed. Jimmy knows that you're over towards Khan. Tries to hunt you down. Oh, he gets it up close. Swaps over to the offense. Zontix is going to have to be the nail in the coffin. And look at this. Ice in his veins.
He will not peek.
He sits on top of it. Gives him the frag.
Wait, does he get
Jimmy, in an act of desperation, has no kid. And we go all day.
Overtime, baby.
His job won't be made easy thanks to that nade. And then it's been generally this slip up through connector, but oh, he's gone!
Great shot. They need to scale.
Spinks is gonna find one! It's an op stock! No way they steal this! Magic slides and stops the plant!
Wait, there's time to plant. He's trying to catch the cross.
Spinks with another clutch attempt! Magic slides wide!
Oh!
Quadruple! OT! Knee. The climb up. Spinks is gonna have a side turn to him, and he'll seize that opportunity.
Still
Just
2 on A.
Looking for 1. Slowly but surely, Mouse put on the squeeze. It's just a matter of clearing Jimmy first. He starts to step wide. Magix collects his second. Goes to the top rope. 4 kills in this round. And he gets them. But yet again, it comes down to time. And he's got enough. Let's open this. Shiro gonna crack it open. Brolin just got off the line. Oof, damn. Would have been exposed if it was fully open. Does he not see him? He's gone unnoticed. Searchin just slipping the net of Shiro, trying to hold him back from Cat. He's gonna pull plays like that out with it. Deserves the recognition.
I like that we test Shiro again.
Nice.
Oh, he passes.
Yes. Had a little bit of slack to make up for.
It's a quick scope.
Beautiful stuff out of Magix. He hits that for 92. Player up and apps, drop by Dog, who slips out through the window. Dealt with by the Cat player. Just enough time to grab bomb. Shiro on the hunt.
He's ready.
Gets his as well. Unbelievable stuff. Spinks with the instant headshot. We go down to a clutch again.
Spinks, he's guessing. Both players, who knows when this opportunity is going to present themselves. Chopper wins it. Denies the 1v2.
Site in only a few moments. We are down to 25 seconds.
Spinks is hiding.
He's just gonna keep this corner locked in. From the side, it's Jimmy down with nothing. It's gonna have to be Spinks, and he's gone unnoticed long enough. Trade back from Zontix yet again.
Oh!
T3!
Ha-ha!
Around that box, deals with his counterpart in Torji. Locked onto. Chopper tries to escape. Donk is on the scene, and he's not going to waste a moment here. It's blood in the water. Spinks with the answer. This is a 2 versus 5. Sent against them. Magic's back from behind triple. Spinks a quad kill needed. 3 frags deep. 15 seconds.
The HE.
Oh, rock solid.
Now he's going to look to punish. Yeah, that's punishment.
And if they are there, they're blind as hell.
They're dead.
Torji, opening kill. Easy does it on Zontix. From Mouse this time, Donk's gonna get the better of it. As he crosses back, Torji's got the answer.
That's a great refrag.
Spotted. Bomb's gonna get planted. Also gonna get set ablaze. Chopper, he doesn't have the health. Oh, he does. He just put it down. Roland's gonna throw himself over.
Very hard position to rotate from. We got 2 and connector right here, but the CTs are worried about B.
Yeah, it's gonna catch him off, huh? Towards the insertion inside. Kong really taking the wind out of their sails with a follow-up headshot on Chopper. This pistol comes crumbling down around Spirit.
They kind of misread the situation, the connector smoke, and they didn't go forward with the Cat split. Now Zontix
trying to fight out of this, but well tethered here are the Mouse players.
Yeah. I mean,
we've seen 2v4s fall apart for Spirit. We've also seen them come dangerously close. Oh!
Wait, what? It's
from
possible.
the shadows again.
the smoke is genius. How are they going to think about Zontix in this spot?
Again, he's going to try to catch them off guard, and again he will. Walks through a smoke into connector, takes, and look at this, ice in his veins.
He will not peek.
He sits on top of it, gives him the frag.
Wait, does it get
Jimmy, in an act of desperation. Zontix waiting it out. Here it comes. Ooh, his test, bested. This would have to be a gnarly round from Torji, and instead he's just getting it blindsided. Zontix yet once more. It affords Mouse some positioning. You can see Brolin signing up for a fight. Here comes that counter utility, but it goes over top of him. He recovers with a couple of originally missed shots. Magic's
To make that full rotation, Brolin comes to the door, so B site is looking right for the taking. And Brolin might be able to finish off this kill. Actually, a new one.
That is a rifle picked up as well for Brolin. We said it's all about minimizing mistakes, but they have already lost 2 players. Now all 3 remaining are low on health. Team Spirit waited back. Mouse got into the action. Brolin sweeps him away with an M4, and that is a much needed. the full hit. Jimmy now taking a test towards those doors, and Donk is leaning so far back. Magic's first point of contact. Brolin hits a zinger of a headshot, but that positioning inside of the pit.
Such a great bait.
Let's Donk catch Jimmy off guard. Great bait, like you say.
Yeah, 4v4. We're talking about no ops. Mauser really low. Brolin's really low.
Man, sliding between fire like that, down to 4 HP, and he still catches Chopper on the jump up, nade with his name on it. Spirit are coming back into this pistol, just like Mouse did to them.
Yeah, they're jumping up.
4v2 now, Brolin, what? Senses him in the smoke.
Mid-cross smokes, and Magix, he shoots a little late. Brolin takes him down. Shiro now alone.
30 health, he'll finish what Magic started, but reposition here from Shiro is, I mean, the fact he gets away with that. Flashes over top. Missed chance here from Torsi. He goes back looking for damage, down to nothing. And this is already starting to get swept away by Chopper. That MP9 making money. Happy the duel versus Chopper wins that one. Lower tunnel breaks it back. That's Donk on the prowl, looking for a little more. Middle offbeat. What you doing?
That. Oh,
Hello?
I guess Shiro saw Donk on top of the Xbox. It's probably not going to happen. Let's see if they can.
Well-timed peek as well. Oh, wait, the swing!
Whoa.
No way!
The spray transfer.
Oh, and the gun is dry, so the reload now queued up, and he gets executed at the final hurdle.
He kind of gets away with this big time.
Yeah, great damage. And then Zontix is going to take a spot inside the smoke, so if Donk doesn't kill everybody, like he tends to do, big if.
Well, he almost didn't see anybody, but he damn sure did kill him. Crazy, they have 0 grenades at a minute 20 coming up long.
Flash goes down, interrupts the one wall player.
That's one way to do it.
Donk gets a headshot, and suddenly the round is alive. Xerxion's timing on the peak, though, catches him off guard. Xerxion off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here. Magic's
No way.
Again, they will fight for every round, but this is a 10-second defuse, and they cover.
You're kidding.
The clutch rounds begin, folks. 2v4.
They're running out of time to properly take long, but they can use Shiro to lurk, and no shot in for Torsi.
There we go.
Nice one.
Scout between the eyes. It's going to set them up for the door peek. Of course, you try to jump on a scout. What they don't expect is Jimmy to not be anchoring B. They don't expect that M4 pressed up against them.
They know there's only one on the A side.
Shiro, he's going to walk out long, and now the bomb is dropped. So this round fizzles out for Spirit. Mouse find a way to do it.
Yeah.
That's Jimmy with a double, the Torsi scout kill that really draws them into Jimmy's hands. Can put themselves into an unexpected post plant, and Donk maybe finds a bunch of frags, but that nade that he sets himself up with worked wonderfully.
This becomes a cat play, though.
They'll try to fluster the defense. Torsi leans back. No slap shot over, but it is long wrapped up for Mouse already. First player over Xbox, instant headshot. To 2 versus 5 in a post plant, the final round of the half, and this is Mouse just chomping on it. Okay, Jimmy. Quad kill from the Finn. Yeah. You raise a valid point. He's gonna duck in behind the cover, desperate for anything, and he will hold off with one.
Wally's not doing anything.
Crazy little bit of damage. Jimmy's gonna keep it very swift on Donk, though. Instant headshot in the windowsill, and I'll call this the Spirit save. Mauser making a game of the second map.
Yeah, off the tack pause, actually, we got Mouse going to the B site.
Second player tucked in over on Goose, plus Chopper within that smoke, covered off by Magic.
Oh, what a save.
Steps up again.
All the way down to the last bullet there for Magix. the end of Dust 2.
Hard reset in between the maps for Mouse.
One upgrade comes in for Magix.
Surgeon off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here, Magic's
No way.
They will fight for every round, but this is a 10-second defuse and they cover.
You're kidding.
The clutch rounds begin, folks, 2v4.
They build resilience, and they show us what they can do, and Spirit won some more points, actually. Even on that last one. Well, they snuck Chopper down. Oh, but he doesn't get his kill. Shiro?
What?
He's just collecting icons.
Okay, why not? That is huge grenade damage. The utility could be the key.
Got the kill.
No way. We need to see how Shiro kicked this off. No! That is 3 from Shiro, scout in the first force of map 2. Activity here top middle from Mouse.
Torzy has so much responsibility. He knows they want him to take a fight, but oh, Shiro gets in a position early.
And it's low money, but it's still a strong set of weaponry here for Spirit. He decides to reposition as they get closer. Wide swing up from Magis.
That's a good example of what you can get away with, though, from Zontix. You know, if that's like not as long of a choke point as B tunnels, you throw that molly shallow like if it's ancient A site. Oh, Shiro's gonna blow this open. Fight's waiting for him.
Ooh,
oh,
doesn't get to see it though.
It's a little awkward, actually. Yeah.
And here he strikes. Surgeon here to help. Triple kill instantly. They try to surpass him. Shiro finally gets in. But he's gonna have to clutch this out with 2 health, as many HP as he has enemies. And you can see the confidence wavering. He's looking for a gun. Well, he finds a scout. Donk maybe finds a bunch of frags, but that nade that he set himself up with works wonderfully. And again, quick moves from the supportive pieces of Mouse. Spinks doesn't waste a second getting into the action. That one M4 hits the ground. Spirit.
Early goose setup, though, is interesting, but Sershin dies.
Yeah, but he does get a lot of grenade damage, so we'll see if the other defenders can pick up the slack.
So hard to get that molly off into the corner. They can't find it.
They're also waiting for this ramp peak, and the ramp peak comes first. That's what Chopper wanted. Eyes on Spinks. He delivers the headshot to Zontix. They know Chopper's still up here. Of that cat push really falls apart. Magic's no 1v3 this time. Frag somehow, some way. Smoke is fading, and Team Spirit are coming back into this pistol just like Mouse did to them.
Yeah, they're jumping up.
4v2 now. Brolin, what? Senses him in the smoke. He gets tapped out of it, and it's a single point of health for Spinks. Where are you, buddy?
So far away, 1 HP. They got confirmation. They know they could get away with that. Oh, what a save.
Steps up again.
All the way down to the last bullet there for Magix.
Some sort of an answer back. Still plenty of time for this round to be clawed back. You overstepped. This CT side never really had legs to stand on. Mouse have seized the opportunity to shut down. Smoke over towards the B site. Spirit's economy bottomed out. Mouse in Austin.
Right though, there's no pushes coming in. No, he can really try to make this look like a fake.
Here it comes. They're going to have to test that smoke. Now just barreling out into the site. Support from down window seeking car player. That's what can catch them off guard. And here he strikes. Surgeon here to help. Triple kill instantly. They try to surpass him. Shiro finally gets it. Mouse are wasting no time to get this final blow. And look at them get caught off guard. I'm sorry. Spirit look lost.
Yeah, they do, and they don't have anything to fight back against this. I don't see a retake coming in. Torzy watching this.
He will lurk for that final blow. Surgeon off of the cover, quick reposition, back at the fight, gets another headshot. Finally something out of Team Spirit here. Magic's
No way. Looking comfortable, like he's played on the team for a long time. But he really hasn't been the story of the match so far for Mouse.
Oh, beautiful duel from Torzy.
They have the right setup. Well, they get the kills.
Looks good so far between Magix and Donk. The first two there. Torzi's off, brings it back. Chopper. Oh no, Chopper. He lets the site get compromised from behind.
And there's time to go get this bomb down. You just got to die for it.
He's got it.
It'll get planted.
Extra second. There to bring it back. Zershan knows, but that bait perfect
Yeah,
for
that
Chopper.
was-
Why, after coming through Hut, would Zershan ever expect somebody inside Squeaky and then another?
That was fantastic from Spirit.
Trying to get Jimmy down the vent, but that mission goes well. And it pulls Zontix off of ramp, which then just leaves space for Mouse to vacuum up. He's gonna hear this approach, drops the bomb in the process. Tech9 tapped out by Spinks, well done. Chopper doesn't know about Jimmy. Fast play into the A site, waste no moment. Magic's already taken off down from the top of the Hut. Donk over towards the other side of the bench, peeks in, can't get a third with the one mag, and it's Spinks down lower B. Lobby confirmed now, of course. Spinks over towards main, pinned against the wall, double swing to the other side. Full control here for Spirit, despite Mouse's best efforts of frazzling them.
The rounds that haven't worked.
Right.
Now let's see what Cyclone has brought to this round.
Oh, exposed. Zershan just a sitting duck. Donk can sense you through the smokes. Turns back. He is an animal.
He's like a spinning top here. This is insane from Dawn.
A little more support. Offer's gonna get gunned down. You've already got Chopper down on site. They are doing this again. Dawn slides out from single. Plenty of targets to fire at.
Looking to be a pest here, seeing if he can interrupt this.
Ooh, looks like they're coming through fast. Already out from heaven. And now the bomb's planted. Zontix down, but each gun's empty. MP9's got it. That is a double from Jimmy. Critical moves out of Mouse, and they make him fast. They let two of these buys
Uh-oh.
win against them. And so far, they've been able to do nothing when they're equipped with the lesser guns. Donk sitting on 53 health. It is Tech9's and a Glock. At the very least, Shiro's got a smoke. If he can cover up the bomb plant, maybe we get weird in Austin. He's gonna find the perfect time to go out, and this one gets absolutely shut down.
Wow.
Spirit cannot do to Mouse what Mouse did to them.
There's still a good move here to be made if they can figure it out.
Hello. Fire from the depths and a hold from the back of the site already here for Magix.
Wow.
Great clean rifle work on his behalf.
And they get by him.
Ooh, do they get by him or does he sneak behind them?
Oh,
Ops hanging on here. Shiro with a critical double kill. In the dying hour of Team Spirit, 3 kills, 4 Mouse. Shiro all that's left. And a deagle shot to give Spirit the smallest piece of hope. He plays this silent to 30 seconds, and he currently has separated 1v1s, but if the cover's not good, then the bomb wouldn't have gone down. But Spinks decides not to make his move. Double door swung. Shiro back exposed, doesn't know it, hiding in the corner. Spinks is gonna bag them! Tries to step it up. In the dying hour of Team Spirit, 3 kills, 4 Mouse. Shiro all that's left. And a deagle shot to give Spirit the smallest piece of hope. Cover's not good. Then the bomb wouldn't have gone down. But Spinks decides not to make his move. Double door swung. Shiro back exposed, doesn't know it, hiding in the corner. Spinks is gonna bag them! And by God, they've done it! Spinks is gonna find the perfect time to go out, and this one gets absolutely shut down.
Wow.
Spirit cannot do to Mouse what Mouse did to them.
yep. Yeah, found.
Spinks is gonna get the first blood in the second pistol, trying to get another one over towards Squeaky, while his teammates all wait for a piece of the action. Spinks gets another, and suddenly this starts to look real good for Mouse. Concerned about all the positioning, doesn't know what's safe, doesn't know what's not, but the threat is coming, sprinting at him with 30 seconds, single door open, Spinks yet again! Double kill from him, Jimmy's gonna get caught by the Glock, but at this point, Spirit's hopes crushed. Mouse won from a tied game.
Yes, very nicely done.
Flash out towards ramp, Shiro though, again, I mean, this has got shades of what went badly last time, except a little more support. Offer's gonna get gunned down, you've already got Chopper down on site, they are doing this again. Dawn slides out from single, plenty of targets to fire at, and none of them go down. With that bomb plant, they're starting to cement themselves. Dorsey to draw it back with 1 kill already. We are talking about low health on both Magix and Chopper, and a great swing out from Spinks. Zontix has got to somehow get into the action. That wall bang drops him down. Spinks, 10-second defuse in the cover. 1 second comes.
He got off it.
Gets the kill, and he's cut down one short. Spirit, hang on. Dangerously
they
close
did not
on
hear that.
push.
And he runs out of ammo, I think, right there.
Spinks jumps on him, only has 6 health left. Should have been an easy cleanup. Should have. But instead, Magic's the second victim here of Spinks.
It's an early mistake, but they get a kill back. Spinks on 6 HP. Sight open, clean rounds. I mean, I don't think they're going to even try this retake with the op in play.
All right, Spinks, triple kill so far. Spirit's CT side, outer. Dog had all the help he needed, but maybe Torsi doesn't need it at all. He's gonna find Shiro.
Torsi multiplying his presence. He's over at ramp now.
If they do truly end lower, there is no smoke to cover that plant, so you damn well need some ramp control, and it's not coming. Decide to push up, but now they've been corralled.
They're gonna have 2 hands busy.
And as that plant comes down, Torsi gets a kill. He gets them both.
Wow.
Not with the op, but with the rifle. Great recovery out of Mouse.
Yeah, what a save.
You want to rally the troops, then pull off something magical here and now. Fast reaction into Donk.
And they know the op is rotating around the back. Magic's probably in a hard spot to find.
Looking for it as Zontix takes over Brolin.
Oh, what a shot!
Great headshots coming out of Torsi.
He's overstressed. He doesn't even realize it, but he's watching 2 positions. But here's Jimmy. Does he have to let this go? Brolin, you gotta watch something.
From both sides, Jimmy gotta step it up. He's got Zershin to work with. And the attack's still on out from heaven. Here on high, Zershin able to hold it back. That is brute force from Zershin.
He was so calm on the listening. He's here on stage. He's showing up.
Round to play before Brolin gets his first. That's a scary question to have to ask. And imagine he's probably asking himself right now in this moment. Every time he touches tab, a reminder that he has 0 frags. And still he's trying to call. Still he's trying to get everybody around him to believe in him to lead this comeback.
When you look at the tournament that Mouse play in, they all take turns top fragging. Like, you never get one guy who's just the best all the way to the end. So that's fine for them. But for Spirit, it's always Dong.
Ouch. Hefty damage off the frag grenade, plus Shiro over in the corner. Gonna swoop out, catch him off guard as they were more fixated onto Zontix. He gets a bunch of assists on that ramp hold. But what do? They're gonna take this one to the ramp room. Here's that aggression we wanted to see. Zontix, though, shuts it down! down. Mob shot missed. Magic's planting, and Zontix is not going to waste a moment.
Yeah, very smart from Zontix. He knows there's no way to swing out on that low HP.
This 3v3 retake at lower.
An impressive game from Furia, an impressive major with no signs of stopping on this B-bomb site, and Pain start to crumble.
Here's the push out.
Oh.
Molodoi sandwiched and big Azera. The captain of Pain offering up some resistance. Pain stay in this for one more round.
Furia right around that corner.
Did after Pain win that pistol, everyone on the team is breathing this collective sigh of relief, feeling like they can get back into this game.
The initial volley. Furia get their nades in. Pain start to move late. That's a spam. Yakinda tries to cross vent and go down off the smokes. How about a double? DGT does him dirty.
Pile through now. Into Fallen. Up the vent. Pizarato's already here. This is a massive round. Beautiful chaos. Can DGT find any meaning in it? 3 kills. Bomb on his back. A plant now found. No one running at him yet. They start to make their way out. Molodoi with the charge. And clutch denied. And he's still going forth on this retake. Molodoi hitting every single shot. DGT wondering how this went so wrong as he tries to clutch up in the 1v3, but no time for DGT's heroics. All the kills, none of the glory. Furious sniped that round away.
Would not expect. Full stacked all together.
That's the hero gun, jump shot from Fallen. And he's just keeping this entire stack down on the lower site. Connects out of Yakinda. He hears that. That gets his intrigue. Gets him looking into the vents. They start to pile through now. Into Fallen.
He smokes to fade. That will signal the end of the game. DGT last alive and not for long as Furia show up in the Austin Major with something to say, with a statement in their first map of the quarterfinal.
Fallen can't find it. Ended up down the vent as a result. Will be in the right place, I guess, but he's completely surrounded. Pain all around him. Fallen still going. After Pain win that pistol, everyone on the team is breathing this collective sigh of relief, feeling like they can get back into this game. The young Orb star of Furia. The international signing that at first left you scratching your head, well, didn't take you.
He never gets a shot. They never give him a way back in. Pain want to win this off a bomb plant, but another fight's taken and another kill comes in.
Try and get his Heaven players in. Flash deployed. Backside player dead. Molodoi, the orb not missing. And he's still going forth on this retake. Molodoi hitting every single shot. At least has a round to play with his weapon of choice here. NQZ, chance to show us what he's made of on this AW, but Fallen gonna get rid of it.
Just one hero rifle, saving it as much as they can for later. Yakinda, excuse me, excuse you. Dead after one, the trade not allowed either.
Doors for this lower plant. The mollies allowed them that much. It's going to be settled in this lower retake. Furia eyeing up a very strong CT finish. if they can get past NQZ and DGT, but it's this duo that have been turning heads for Pain, and they'll do it one more time. 4 rounds is all they manage on the half. Pain, it's their pick. Will that be enough to keep them in this quarterfinal?
Fake out for Quesarado to get him down the vent, and that cuts off a line of rotation. Fallen won't make it. NQZ's Julies fire 1,000 a second.
Unforgivable miss. It lets Molidoy continue fighting over towards ramp.
Is he ready for more?
And this swing they took at Molidoy look to undo the entire round. They have to go hunting these 2 players in the post plant, and Snow can't put the fresh bag in time. Will get the gun out and whips back Quesarato. Molidoy with the first. Knows he made it past someone, can't get gun on in time. Quesarato now has info to play with. And it's young Snow, 18 years old, 8 points of health, left up against Quesarato. Keefu's held, and Snow taps him out of it. That's a huge 3K, a hat trick for the young player in his debut stage game at the major. If they get past him at ramp, suddenly the round's back on. And so Fallen has to hold on to this ramp control. He's got support from Yakindar. NQZ caught with nades pulled.
Yakindar, the hammer of VP, the hard head at the front of the pack, pushing outside, is caught off guard.
Chance to feel good about yourselves if you're Furia. Nice try on the Zeus, but I don't think Quesarato liked it. 3 kills from him out in the yard. And so that gets cleaned up nice. Straight out the hut, straight into Yuri. These dual Berettas, chance to perform early. He's going to get overran, but it's not going swimmingly for Pain as the rest of them are cut down. Only Davideus remains. And so Furia start off this quarterfinal in full swing.
Outside for his team who amass in the lobby. Furia just hit go.
That's an awkward set of misses for Snow.
Disaster.
And it all falls apart on his stead after that first attempt. And dealing with the hut spillover, it never gets prettier.
Starts to pay off.
Now the kills NQZ has to be picking up if he wants Pain to have a chance in this quarterfinal. Stopping this spillover is Yuri though, and there's Fallen helping him out in the blink of an eye. It's just NQZ left standing. The gang try and join back up with Big Azera. They're going to follow their captain into hell. Will they make it back again? Yuri, knowing about up in the heavens now. Util starting to rein in. They're hoping to make life hard for Yuri, and they'll chase him down. He still gets out with 1. Util starts off, but it's the AWP in the kill feed. NQZ fires off for a double. Finally bested. Quesarato left as that last man standing, and Big Azera, the one that got away, takes it over the line for Pain.
They want him bad.
Yeah, they got Big Azera. They'll cross him, go looking for his teammates. So even though mid might have felt a little awkward there for Pain, Big Azera just getting out at 1 HP. Quesarato warp now on the angle. Quesarato with the swing. Here's the backup, him and Yuri play in tandem. Davideus will break through. Half the time ticked off this bomb already. Furia now know they've got to get a move on. Davideus trying to make the play that makes this a winning half for Pain. And with that incision cutting through Furia, Davideus has answered the call. That 1v3 delivers some salvation to Pain in this quarterfinal. Finally, these clutch rounds are coming up in their favor.
Make it 3-2. Oh god, we're losing. We're throwing away our advantage.
Aggression in middle. Oh, Davideus collects 2 for free on that push through the mid smoke. International, their first move was to look abroad for AWPers. Now would have been the time to show us what the Brazilian AWP can do. Instead, it's Davideus digging deep.
That's it.
Charged up by Yuri. Molly on the bomb and just wasting time. There isn't time for Yuri to win this. And so that is a wild clutch put up from Pain.
Taking down many teams, including the Mongols. Pain have no repertoire quite like Furia. So they have to play the best game of Anubis they ever have.
Yeah, Fallen looks to make that so.
Don't know.
Now gonna go past DGT, who obscures himself in this heaven smoke, ends up behind enemy lines. DGT, golden opportunity, but shots miss. Leaving Snow in the site alone. That's an easy pickup for Furia. The pistols spamming through, catching a couple of players. You're reliant on spams, you're reliant on luck going your way. Pain coming through with even more. But that defuse getting held now. DGT lines him up, racks him up. That's a huge 4K.
As he picks up the bomb, Fallen will come up the stairs. This could be a shot in the back of the head.
Timing's feeling so good for Fallen, and there's the free kill. And this player in middle, but it's Fallen laid out in front of him. Snow's own inspiration is the one he's got to beat to get this bomb planted. And Fallen, what if he never gives him the fights? What if he never gives him the chance? And there it was, passing it by.
Got a shot.
Fallen tries to play it forward, straight through and into the Lions Den with DGT and Big Azera, and clean work made. If you're able to pick this up, you're right there. You're on that fast track to the finish line. If it falls against you, it's game, set, and match. And this one is still up in the air. Fallen looks to make that so. Serato has SMGs flung his way, and he sees them as a chance to feast. He continues his reign of terror. Just doing chip damage as NQZ watches on. Serato knows the pressure is on his opponent. There's been damage done, a bomb to play around shore. Serato's supposed to have a bit of a mental edge here. Meant to do his best work in these clutches. He can't seem to piece this one together though, and time is quickly darting away from Serato.
That's not the round you expect Serato to lose, man.
Nice and B know to watch their backs. That's the big hole right now that Pain are hoping to exploit. So he won't catch any players for free. He plays his hand now. First shot misses. This guy does never seem to let those swings and misses define him. Goes back in for a little bit more. It's Snow and the NQZ AWP that might have to do a lot of the heavy heavy lifting here. Utel starts off, but it's the AWP in the kill feed. NQZ fires off for a double.
Furia just have to pop yet again. Their hand is forced.
That's a collateral. They line up for a campaign, and now it just feels like it's on rails for NQZ. 4 in the round. And just doing chip damage as NQZ watches on. Nade's gonna find Snow.
Uh-oh.
NQZ smoked off, no choice but to play through it. Keserato and Yuri to try and put a stop to him. The spam's connecting, it's gonna be close, it's awkward! But this whole time they're still having a hold on to these extremities, hoping that they can catch someone like Fallen right now, and they've got trapped in this corner, out on an island. Snow in the meantime is thin there. They need something to connect. Fallen tries to provide that first kill to send them in, but it's Snow farming and Pain leveling up.
Brutal A execute where Furia do not have anything to hold it back.
Now the only thing they have is manpower, and even that is hastily assembled. A quad push through the camera smoke into the slaughterhouse. Snow, Davideus destroy Furia on this push through. All trying to come through to help him. NQZ flings himself out into the field, into the fray. The NQZ all getting aggressive is silenced. Pain. Well, this time he's got the captain in the fight alongside him. Knocked out as he makes his play. Davideus has been asked time and time again to step up in these clutches, but that's one bridge too far for Davideus.
Safe gun, Furia, not much else. So Pain positioned to continue to run away unless Yuri has other ideas.
Smoke ends up behind enemy line. DGT, golden opportunity, but shots miss. And now for Snow and Big Azera, dropping in into a lost sight. Yuri not missing a beat.
Expect this pop through the smoke. Molotov moving back. He hears a flash, needs the cover. Big Azera finds that entry kill.
Molotov up next, gonna try and get this reposition off into the pit. It's a crazy move. And they hit this OT. Something changed about how Pain were playing. It stopped looking so fearful. There's fire in their hearts now. It's their first time on a stage this big, this important, and they rise to the occasion. There is fire in their hearts. The torch has been passed. Ripped from the hands of Fallen and Furia. Pain fly the Brazilian flag into the semi-finals. The bomb pot for Furia.
QC calling for something. Is he going to go through?
It's this duo of Yuri and Keserato that have to pick it up, and it can't happen. Not with Davideus. Silently creeping in on a perfect timing.
As Furia run down middle, they're bringing the ferocity to this pistol, and 3 kills in an instant should cement Furia in this first round. Done just as you like.
Furia's task gets made that much harder, that much more unlikely, that much more impossible. Missed shot for NQZ, but it won't come to matter. Pain are withstanding this. Pain are right there. Will he be the one to deliver glory to Pain? Or are there still more rounds left to play? Fallen thinks so. Furia run it back. Fallen taking contact, trying to send them upstream into Yakindar.
This one's going nowhere, Pep.
As aggressive a player as Yakindar is, he's not overplayed his hand at all on this aggro down through Banana. They're still just really hoping that Fallen's bait sends them gunning right in to the waiting gun of Yakindar.
Know when to give it up. That's the key. Fallen does. Throw this one away.
Haven't started moving bodies over yet. It's only Keserato here. Smoke spam,
dear.
and suddenly they're interested. But that bomb being late wastes precious seconds. Smoke spam goes the way of Keserato. Now he's sent in with a flash. Got this whole clutch attempt going, but they're just jiggling. They're not making it easy for Keserato. And two mobile. Is Molyneux here to take them all away? That AWP set up in the site has a crossfire with Keserato, and it's quite the crossfire indeed. Keserato still going. Mo's down 3. Pole position maintained for Furia. Afield out through short, Davideus continues, and NQZ through the back line looks to tear it all away. Just Molyneux, but hold your horses. Those 2 kills he's picked up. In a net Molyneux a bomb plant. He's in with a chance here. In a round like this, Molyneux a lot of damage, but can't quite get a handle on both those players still up against him.
Yeah, if you had one more bullet in that first mag, you would have got that.
On the creep up through the apartment, smoked off, blazed through it, right in to this crossfire. Molyneux with an important trade.
And any chance on this retake, they round the corner, they fall immediately. Molyneux making magic happen as Furia come back from a lost map into overtime. Snow can't stop them. Furia have found it. We go the distance and then some.
Players here in this crossfire have got to withstand it. Yuri burnt out Molyneux after a quiet second map. This would be one hell of a time for a recovery. Molyneux, map 3 sequence to start things off. This third and final map.
30 seconds.
They come, missed shot from NQZ. That's a golden opportunity. This guy's not been missing much, and he won't the second time around. DGT and Davideus line up and double. This is starting to come unraveled as Pain are building and now running towards that finish line. Furia constantly trying to keep Pain guessing. They don't know what type of round they're going to run into. And they never seem to learn till it's too late. Yakindar, aggression down through mid.
It feels
like he's hit this timing though. Spots them on the backstab. NQZ right there, round, palm of his hand. And this could be how Pain finally break through.
Of it. It doesn't quite spread to his position. He's still got a chance to take one shot and it connects. Disappearing is Furia in middle. They walk into this crossfire. They get turned to mulch. Compost. Fallen can't follow up. It's NQZ, a 3-piece to find a flawless half for Pain.
It always seems to be the way, that elusive 13th they couldn't find multiple times over. Zara only just now landing a punish, bringing it back into a 3v4. Still, favorites to Pain. That jiggle gets rid of Snow. Doesn't want to go down with nothing. This is a high pressure moment. This is where Your heart is racing. You feel like you got the round on your shoulders. You either make it or you crumble. And Snow makes it. Gets up on his feet.
They can only do so much. Smoke blocked, keeps Davideus in position. They check the CT spawn, there's no one coming in. This double pick setup has to hold strong, and nothing comes through from it. Yakinda, brutal entries, 17-6. You talk about these international imports, Yakinda is the first one that comes to mind. That's more like it. Thursday night brawl here as Furia run down middle. They're bringing the ferocity to this pistol, and 3 kills in an instant should cement Furia in this first round. Done just as you like. Furia keep their focus. Eyes tuned to this T side as they look to ruffle these pain feathers. Pushing and prodding and cleaning house on this anti-eco.
I think also, you know, with it still being early days, it's worth explaining just kind of the nature of how an Inferno game, especially when it's this impactful, is likely to play out, right? You're going to have these kind of slower, creeping rounds out of the T side.
They don't know who's close. They don't know where Yakinda is. That's the worry. Holodoy on the smoke break. It's not even him. It's all Yakinda, baby. Down through the smoke. 10-2 on the Latvian.
Yakinda doesn't need the help. He's operating as a one-man army on Banana.
He's showing them what rigor mortis feels like.
Snow dead on that swing.
Not knowing when to fall back can cost you everything. Davideus plays ahead of the Molotov this time. He gets in Banana and he gets put down. Yakinda, what year is it?
And they hit this OT. Something changed about how Pain were playing. Stop looking so fearful. There's fire in their hearts now. Furia constantly trying to keep Pain guessing. They don't know what type of round they're going to run into. And they never seem to learn till it's too late, you kid. Holodoy up next, going to try and get this reposition off into the pit. It's a crazy move, and it leaves him in the firing line of Big Azera. They know about Yuri up here in the apartments, but knowing's only half the battle.
That series back after a bludgeoning on Mirage. We know Mouse have that staying power. They won't give up without a fight. But right now, Vitality have woken up and evened out this score. Sets Flames up for entries. It's how they defeated Na'Vi yesterday. Popping out of Palace, Apex catches Brolin off guard, and maybe there's still hope here for Mouse, but Apex has other ideas.
In the smoke at ramp, he waits, he bides his time. Oh, they're gonna clear him! Hell of a check out of Apex! And he's got teammates nearby, ready to activate. Vitality will fight and die on this mid-control. Miss piece to Util on this T side, and every time it's feeling consequential. Apex destroys this A push. Palace. A shot from the Brolin Deeg will connect. There times the charm. This boost up for exertion is good. Couple of gimmicks put Mouse in pole position. To be the guy to clutch this out if needed. The captain of Mouse out with that swing. Softens Vitality up. And a sigh of relief for Mouse as their captain proves to be a safe pair of hands. Lobbed in from Apex, just denying the lower walkout. And that's going to lend flamez the timing to go and fight mid. Oh, Mao's attempt to respond by battling through that Molotov in lower. And that's a decision they'll come to regret, but this comes from a place of desperation.
Exertion getting hounded down, and flamez looks for the ace. Very quiet in that quarterfinal, but this is a different day. This is a different flamez. Lights up Mouse and takes the ace.
And now his team try and hit the go button. One on the board for exertion, but here's the backstab. flamez has players with their backs turned, and it's too easy for Vitality.
I mean, that's
so entrenched, a man up, desperate times, calling for desperate measures out of this Mouse team. Left relying on the gunfights now, don't get me wrong, that's been good for Vitality. flamez, especially. No! It's happening! flamez can see through smokes! Lurk out through the ramp. It's going to put more onus on these players out in mid making a move, and that's going to draw them into this crossfire. flamez and mezii between connector and short rip this round from Mouse's hand. Having to come back in a mid now, 1 versus 3, and no safe place to hide for Jimmy.
The more information mezii searches for, trusting in zywoo at the B site. flamez gets that info. Bomb spotted, gets out.
Learns about the player up through con, gets the spot on these guys ramp side, and flamez still doing it all alone. He's got teammates nearby, but he doesn't even need their help. Tense considering they're only up against these pistols, but Jimmy going to alleviate some pressure, swings out for the fight. The rest of Mao's in behind him. Just takes that first guy to take the risk, and everyone else piles on through. Second chance, but he's fast running out of time. Things are not looking good. For Jimpat, and there's the nade that seals the deal. Vitality and the runaway success story on this first half. 8-4, they blow out Mouse. Players ready to come his way.
Great position.
With this Fabian sold out in mid, that's going to keep ropz there even longer. mezii is operating entirely alone. ropz only just peeling over now. Still has to be mezii, and he's unwavering, unfaltering.
Doesn't it?
Looks like their ambitions at this major is kind of nothing shy of winning the trophy. That is the expectation.
Bludgeoning on Mirage. We know Mouse have that staying power. They won't give up without a fight. But right now, Vitality have woken up and evened out this score.
The guys in the winning position there. And that's after an embarrassing start. That felt like it was going to be a bit of a breakthrough moment. But that's not what's happening right now for Mouse. Chance at their dream, it's ended up being a nightmare. Vitality picked them apart on this B play, and it's another clean round from Vitality. They're walking right in a Sphinx. Fitting that ropz meets his replacement head on. Trying to pick up the pieces on this round, trying to recover it. zywoo in with a double. And ropz now left to close. His scout will deliver.
No idea.
And this is the Vitality duo. One ace in this game already.
No.
Might need to be another big multi-kill from flamez. Nothing comes through. This is the duo that makes any round feel winnable, but cut down and stopped in their tracks.
Exact weapons, Mao's come in.
Oh, but he's dead straight away. Exertion and taking space away. And zywoo won't last long either. And he's taken one of the dome at the first time he's played his hand. Mao's come in swinging. Wavering, unfaltering, not going into the AWP. Eventually Torshi gets that freebie. But mezii bought more than enough time for these bodies to rotate over. Torshi's got waves to break through. And he's just missed that timing on the close sight player. Torshi is a dead man. Apex outmaneuvers.
Walking over the line, akin to Mao's on their conversions, clean and easy, or maybe not.
Will connect. Third time's the charm. This boost up for exertion is good. Couple of gimmicks. Put Mao's in pole position.
Forget the bomb, you need the kills.
Trying to break through. Apex caught on his swing. Mao's. Nothing to work with in that round. Body's over. It was just Rops and mezii here. So Mao's looking for that early purchase on Mirage. Exertion and taking space away.
Looking and storming for a seventh. This could be over before it begins.
Mao's have the read. Torshi even moving over now as well. Oh. They are all here. There's the support from Spinks. And finally, something to smile about for Mao's. Where it falls down for Mao's. Trying to pick up the pieces on this round, trying to recover it. Zywoo in with a double.
Zywoo back on the angle.
This is interesting because we haven't had a lot of these mid-skirmishes yet. But they've got to show all that in spades in this game. 4 versus 3, their eyes set on this punishing A play. Can exertion be the guy to stop it? No. Rops and zywoo will wash over them. That duo that strikes fear into the core of every roster. Come alive for Vitality. They have a day with destiny. There's been no output for anyone not named zywoo. Apex suddenly has his moment. Jumping mag 7.
Oh my God.
Even more from Apex up close.
One more. Yeah!
Oh yes! Apex has wings!
Flash gives it away. Exertion got to be very careful.
Oh, he's missed his timing as well. Apex been allowed to creep out, but it is hell. Oh! Brolin was waiting with util. That one gap lends Apex the room for an opening.
They can still save it.
They were going to try and pull off an 11-1 down comeback. It's got to start here. It's got to start now. And it might just have to start with zywoo. 3 kills under his belt. Now the only man left at this B site eventually will get overrun. They get their first tidbit of info now, and that's going to galvanize the push in. Vitality have control over the site. Brolin swinging on out. Will knock out that first player, but it's going to come down to a clutch.
Sec ready to come in. 45 seconds, 1-man hold. He's got nothing but an MP9 cowering behind the boxes. He's going to need multiple kills to even make this interesting. Brolin springs the trap, isolates 1v1s, takes 2 of them. Vitality charging him down, but Brolin's got more to say. He's just out of position though.
Right, the Pistols have managed to get through. the initial volley, but here we go, the cleanup for Maus. 5 alive, a flawless round. This CT side feeling pretty.
Look, if anything was ever going to happen in this game, it's a perfect storm now for Maus. They're winning these rounds, they reset vitality, they take clean anti-ecos, they build economy.
Apex trying to hit this timing out through long, right as their attention is on Robs. Advantage starting to dwindle. Maus still get out with a plant, but it's not done yet. Jimmy tagged up, brought down low, everyone's wounded. Maus have the advantage, they hold the cards, they're in this post plant, but they're losing bodies. Torshi trying to provide, spots out this last player, and it's on Torshi, and this one gets closed. Wrapping around over on long, it's just a tag from the zywoo orb.
We'll take that.
Spinks will make it past, and as zywoo went to give chase, Apex trying to hit this timing out through long, right as their attention is on Ross. Advantage starting to dwindle. Maus still get out with a plant, but it's not done yet. Jimmy tagged up, brought down low, everyone's wounded. It's gonna send Vitality back into an A play. Jimmy down in the pit, doesn't miss on the first bullet. Has Torshi nearby to lend a helping hand, and between the two of them, they're going to melt this play up through short. He's ready to come through and backstab this A play. Oh, Mezii's got eyes on the prize though, smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torshi never far away, but they will get overrun. Down in the pit, 3 guys fighting them from the long side, but it suddenly all falls onto Jimmy and Brolin. They're not ready for Brolin. He gets away with a lot of damage, and Jimmy might be trapped in this little cage, sure, but it's Vitality's problem to deal with. The longer he stays alive, the more of a nuisance he becomes, and Jimmy still has more output left in him. Hangs in the balance. Jimmy playing it first, that's the lineup! Flames taking some space away, Robs with the cross, but the pressure's getting to him. Aim shaky, he's now left in this all alone. 1v2 laid out in front of Robs, he's got to get them off this bomb. Time is running out, time is up! Maus, domination on Inferno, and redemption awaits! On the prize though, smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torshi never far away, but they will get overrun. Robson zywoo, this dastardly duo again. But that's got to keep up now if they want to save themselves in this semi-final. Molly gonna force Robs out into the open. It's walking the line, and the zywoo exertion can't regain control.
It's never.
Hail Mary apps pop, out they come. zywoo gonna light him up, and he's got support now. Kept that pit player alive for long enough. Robs gets in a position. This side of the map, and that's where player number 3, Spinks, is supposed to be the one. The safety net, the insurance policy, swinging out a little bit later. Room for more. Shooting for the stars as he pulls out this Tech 9, but he's got support. Maus might be hitting like one, but it doesn't have to be a one-man army. The strength comes from the team.
0-8.
And Apex slinking out.
Vitality charging him down, but Brolin's got more to say. Robson, Apex now, their chance to dance in the post bomb. They're not going to get this bomb down. They're getting hounded by Maus. Spinks chases his former captain and finishes the job. Maus respond swiftly. Little mid pop.
Now that no one's sure how to feel, let's see how this top mid play goes. Little farm up from Torshi. Stat pad
Austin. Enjoy it while you can.
Mouse have the advantage. They hold the cards. They're in this post plant. But they're losing bodies. Torshi trying to provide. Spots out this last player. And it's on Torshi. But this one gets closed.
But all dead. Vitality walk into their demise.
It's not done yet. They try to pick up the pace, get out into middle. It's going to send Vitality back into an A play. Jimmy down in the pit, doesn't miss on the first bullet. Has Torshi nearby to lend a helping hand, and between the two of them, they're going to melt this play up through short.
Vitality walk into their demise.
It's not done yet. They try to pick up the pace, get out into middle. They'd Robs and Flames raring to go. It's just the Torshi ult left to get past. He nearly skewers them. In the end, it's the pistol whip for Torshi.
Mid pop.
Now that no one's sure how to feel, let's see how this top mid play goes. Little farm up from Torshi. Stat pad round.
Oh, you like that, Austin? Enjoy it while you can.
Another round where Torshi will find himself in the right place, but a missed opening. He goes back in. Risky move on the AWP, but Torshi makes it work. Keeps this in Mouse's favor. Is going back the third time. Too much! No, Torshi! Always room for more. Waiting in it, Vitality get flashed through. Play it fast, up into the Torshi. Oh, head on a swivel from Torshi! And he ain't missing!
That last round.
Yeah, Torshi.
Gonna be the hardest to get.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Pistols. Spinks is just out of position though.
All right, the Pistols have managed to get through the initial volley, but here we go, the cleanup for Mouse. 5 alive, a flawless round. This CT side feeling pretty.
Look, if anything was ever gonna happen in this game, it's a perfect storm now for Mouse. They're winning these rounds, they reset Vitality, they take clean anti-ecos, they build economy.
Vitality, this round is everything. They were going to try and pull off an 11-1 down comeback. It's got to start here, it's got to start now, and it might just have to start with zywoo! 3 kills under his belt. Now the only man left at this B site eventually will get overrun. Not Vitality, not the best team in the world. It's fine. zywoo, very safe pair of hands.
I mean, this is a guy who said he was pissed when he found out he was number 3 in the world. It's now or it's never.
Hail Mary apps pop, out they come. zywoo gonna light him up, and he's got support now. Kept that pit player alive for long enough. Robs gets in a position. Come through and backstab this A play. Oh, Mezii's got eyes on the prize though. Smoke held. Jimmy down in the pit as support nearby. Torshi never far away, but they will get overrun. That's got to keep up now if they want to save themselves in this semi-final. Molly gonna force Robs out into the open. It's walking the line, and a zywoo exertion can't regain control.
him out.
I thought Apex had done enough here. Both these players are low, but Vitality still feeling shaky. It's zywoo on the push out that looks to secure it. The one guy with output right now for Vitality. Killing blow to Mouse. Their first time at trying to stick the landing on one of these 2v4s. Well, there's Apex to make them eat those ones. Backstab in. Played perfectly. And this near flawless CT side keeps racking up.
Yeah, captain says F you, Austin, because he's going for that trophy.
And this is Mouse's own smoke locked in. Goes out for the first. They're not ready for Apex. Same place, same problem. And this hole getting dug too deep for Mouse. Apex with a boost.
My God.
Run up over the top of this is being held, but not accounted for yet. Spinks.
The lurk, Mouse, with a sight in mind.
That's a gnarly wallbang and the nade. Throw bodies at the problem, hopes that solves it for Mouse. They will nail these trades. Brolin double opener. Robs with an aggressive move, and Spinks is not ready for it. Clash out on upper, Apex, and Flames getting aggressive.
Brolin gets found. Flames, Exertion to worry about. Spinks swings upper, and that's another kill for Vitality. They even block the next play. Mouse can't make a move.
Two of the heaviest hitters gone for Mouse as well. It's Torshi at 4 kills. Yimpat left in this with him. Torshi deleted at his first turn out into the A site.
No chance.
3v2 looking to crumble away from Mouse, a sign of the times. Jimmy can't find a thing, and now that smoke fades. The odds of Jimmy winning this just went down even lower. Missed timing on zywoo.
It's done.
And they make this a painful lost clutch. They're trying to kill him after time. zywoo wants this to hurt.
And that is after time. That's no more money made. That's 2 players who have dealt with that. And, you know, you got to feel for Jimmy.
Sight starts to crumble. Jimmy could have the round in the palm of his hands. There's the backstab. Him being here is a problem for Vitality. Teammate starts to join. Missed opportunity on zywoo though. And if you take a swing at this guy, can you afford to miss? Path into the site now. So mezii won't be able to find him in time. It's a kill through the smoke. Here's that backstab showing up. And as long as mezii's here, Vitality were interested, but he's dead after 1. Time to get set up here if you're Vitality, and the map's so quiet. You're going to see this volley of util. You know exactly what's coming your way, and so Robs. Basic for Mouse. No longer trying to split this side of the map. They play it group, they play it together. Can that be their salvation? No! Robs and zywoo have other ideas. Lurk over at B.
Spinks v Robs on the extremity, and Robs somehow wins that out. All the advantage for Spinks. Robs swings in. 2v4 in this post part. Torshi's got to thin the herd. He's got to do it quick. His teammate's already fallen. Torshi has no room to move, and Vitality take that pistol back to their winning ways. It's been a while.
Smoked in 30 seconds. Gonna have to go through that if you're Mouse. Vitality have forced their hand, put them in an awkward position, and so the pistols That's zywoo waiting for the reaction. Robs has opened up the back door. Spinks dead over in ramp. It's that Rob zywoo duo. Powering Vitality through. Can they rise to the occasion? Finally overpower Vitality in this head-to-head. And we have got our answer. Back in main, Mouse have all the info, and that hero gun is kicked aside. Done now by Robs, who opens it with a clean tap, a couple of them. But they'll slow his roll, they'll stop Robs in his track. Get their prep in. Apex with a boost.
My God.
Run up over the top of this. Is being held, but not accounted for yet. Spinks potentially going to knock that player off the top. So mezii won't be able to find him in time. It's a kill through the smoke. Here's that backstab showing up.
Take it.
And as long as mezii's here, Vitality were interested, but he's dead after one. Flames out with a swing. Quelled, it's Spinks to lock Vitality out of this retake. What's he gonna make up for? And a 4-on-3 bestowed to Vitality, that bomb retrieved, and that's because Spinks, look at the room he's found on his lurk over at B.
Spinks v Robs on the extremity, and Robs somehow wins that out.
Solves it for Mouse. They will nail these trades. Brolin double opener. Once more though, it's this duo. This damn duo of zywoo and Robs. And even though they've dealt with one, it's zywoo on that swing that Spinks had to convert. 2 measly round for Mouse. And Spinks is not ready for it. Clash out on upper. Apex and Flames getting aggressive. They'll meet Mouse out in main. Might end even. Anything he has on his side is the element of surprise. And even then, with each passing second, Torshi doesn't creep up. Vitality consider more and more options. Gonna play it together. Torshi's making no effort to go get that bomb. He's playing for the kills here.
They don't know they have the bomb.
zywoo's AWP is on this angle. Can Torshi deal with it? No! Sneaks right into zywoo. Showcase your ability to perform, then at a scoreline like this, we're going to get answers to one of these questions tonight. And so, it's clean stuff here up against the Pistols. But this next one, this is the true test for Mouse. Breaking records as they do so. And the only trophy left to pick up, the only trophy left to collect was meant to be this one here in Austin. His pistol rounds anything to go by. Mouse might have some more twists and turns left in them. More stuff on exertion. 3 kills deep in the pistol round. Flanking. Mezii left out on the road in front of him.
Sure.
And zywoo gets that spot on Jimmy.
Still, Torshi slipped. They've lost him.
Gonna play it together. Torshi's making no effort to go get that bomb. He's playing for the kills here.
They don't know they have the bomb.
zywoo's AWP is on this angle. Can Torshi deal with it? No! Sneaks right into zywoo, delivers him that kill. They actually start to walk it back. Now, Jimmy was here as the second man. The rest of Mouse are starting to flock over as well. And they seem suspicious about this slowdown. They flash Jimmy back in, and that sends him right into zywoo! Re-smoked at 30 seconds. Gonna have to go through that if you're Mouse. Vitality have forced their hand, put them in an awkward position. And so the Pistols should get dealt with cleanly. Yeah, there's zywoo to make it happen.
Makes up for it.
Gonna get blown open. Exertion's taking it one step further, but this is the guy that's been blocking them every step of the way. This is the guy that they just can't get past. Nades rain out from Apex as well. zywoo gets his help right as he needs it. The odds of Jimmy winning this just went down even lower. Missed timing on zywoo.
It's done.
And they make this a painful lost clutch. They're trying to kill him after time. zywoo wants this to hurt.
And that is after time. That's no more money.
Damage, that's Brolin squeezed out from Pop, gonna try and run it out into the yard, and zywoo's AWP is on the line. Second foul, zywoo coming alive! 3 kills deep.
Vitality, the one that was slowly piecing together some kind of comfort zone. No comfort whatsoever. 910 hits another. He doesn't miss shots. And so this space dries up. He will do it all if he has to. As the others fall for him, no help is coming from Vitality. 910 calls the emergency services. Vitality lay dead ahead. Off the teammate splash. It's Techno down first, and it's an A site that's going to get tested as 910 finds his slight opening.
One of the most amazing op runs for someone of his stature in this playoffs.
Ooh, they let him have that space. No kit for the 2 players. Rops takes a look before Apex arrives. Rops wants into the action, doesn't need his in-game leader to help him. Rops knows how to win.
Inside smokes as well.
Yeah, trying to lock it in. There doesn't look like there's fire here for 910. He'll find mezii's head instantly. Palace player delayed for a second. Flashbang gets the raise some shooting. That's what we thought everybody needed. 10 goes deep, and it's going to be Apex sidelined early yet again. 45 seconds, Top Con smoke goes down, gives them a little room to work within it, so they thought. 910's got other ideas, and nothing comes from free at the moment. Board goes beyond the borders. Desert Eagles across the board for this one. Single Tech 9, they take their time with it, but again, Vitality not looking to play scared whatsoever. Floating out in middle. It's an absolute slaughter.
mezii trying to smooth out this angle. A couple of good fights coming the way of Vitality.
Again, not everybody with the best weapons. Tech 9, what a wallbang frag off that upgraded pistol. Do what you must to try to break down this A defense, but it looks like it's still going to stand tall. Good timing on the peak from Apex, and Vitality convert this one with majority still alive. This defense better answer.
It would have been less meaningful if the game was close, but it really wasn't.
Still have Apex under wraps, hidden in the shadows, and he's making a move. Oh, he lets them plant. No way he lets that go down. Now he puts it on to the back of his teammates for the retake. Jump on this, zywoo hears it coming. Blitz slides down, distracted by the cat player, unable to stop it on connector. flamez offers up his back, Apex gives cover, and again this A site holds for a bit, but these Tech 9s have found their opening yet again, and it's low health in sight. They try to take it over. Launch the lead blast, off the flash, Apex into the action, blitz, ooh, almost let Apex regain his vision. Instead, we go 1-for-1. Pressure, Rops while throwing grenades. That's killed. The 910 has the cover. mezii's going to try to close the distance. Good support. mezii in the middle goes down. Marvels perfectly pieced together.
You said game starts here, and it did. That rifle, they worked it all the way to the end.
It's going to come in time. flamez going above and beyond. Triple kill. 15 health here for Blitz, and a first frag needed by mezii in a clutch. Blitz scours the battlefield, will not find the timing on the peak, and the Brit posts one when needed. As the CTs try to carve that path towards middle with a distraction on the catwalk.
Two spotted.
Those are your A players. From connector back to the bomb site. mezii up close, gets his head ripped clean off. flamez already on the multi-kill. A little bit of a delay here from the Palace peak, but it is going to come in time. flamez going above and beyond. Triple kill so far. Dropped. Went down, Galil pressed between the two, catches zywoo off. flamez, quick action into the play, but the bomb has gone the other direction, and as he comes through this doorway, he is cautious, but not cautious enough, or is he? flamez collects it, but zywoo's there to trade. We go 2 rounds straight for the Mongol. Just through the side of it, mezii. How many clutches can he be put into, and how many can he come up with? Health advantage once more. Hits the headshot. And so the Mongols will take a 2-round. Know about mezii, who's backed into another clutch. Back-to-back 1v1s. This time Techno has the equal amount of health, and the utility here to off. Not gonna stop him. Techno in the zone.
They didn't.
Oh, it dropped.
They did not get the bomb.
Bomb fell inside of the smoke. You can take that B site. mezii just hit that dink. That's a ton of damage through the wall bang. Inbound. Blitz is going to try to recover this. Again, not everybody with the best weapons. Tech-Time. What? A wall bang frag off that upgraded pistol. It out for a second. Again, these slight mid-round pauses, but that bomb is gone. What do you have in the clutch? 9-10 early on. So bombs planted, Glocks up. No kit for the two players. Rops takes a look before Apex arrives. Rops wants into the action, doesn't need his in-game leader to help him. Rops knows how to win. That is why he's here. That's why Vitality have made it. Don't want to make a misstep. They don't want to fall to a mistake. USPs go swinging. Top middle control is everything. Coupled nicely with an underpass player as well. Singular USP frag comes out of Vitality. They stop wasting everybody's time, throw themselves at their enemies.
Inspiration from the LG SK days. Talked about 9-10 having to travel.
I mean, the perfect example is Fur. Used to do the same thing. You can win a LAN, you get 2 meals a day. That retake going, they have really closed the distance. But maybe to their demise. Senzu and Techno will clear out that bomb site. And a pistol win for the Mongols. Him and Senzu combining with the Ops yet again. Techno backs back to him, and the headshots follow through. No respect. It is a Vitality that is dead on arrival. Mongols shock the world. Map 1 in their back pocket. Their dreams on the line. flamez offers up his back. Apex gives cover. And again, this A site holds for a bit, but these Tech-9s have found their opening yet again. They'll have to still kill Techno, who plants that bomb on default. They'll join forces here. Space given over to Techno. He catches them off guard. But does he know about mezii, who's backed into another clutch? Back-to-back 1v1s. This time, Techno has the equal amount of health, and the utility here to off. Not gonna stop him. Techno in the zone. He's making a move. Oh, he lets them play. No way he lets that go down. Now he puts it on to the back of his teammates for the retake.
Wait, look how Techno's scaling here.
Oh, perfect.
just through the side of it. Health advantage once more. Hits the headshot. And so the Mongols will take a 2-run lead on the T side of their map peak. Proof is in the pudding. Vitality bleed.
Get it consistently. They're definitely going to find their rounds. zywoo down.
Would have had vision on the peak. You peeked into the wrong guy today because 9-10 is tapping into playoff form. zywoo actually just shoots through smoke.
Expressing dominance inside of mid. Oh, getting
nice
great
angle.
moments from zywoo out of window on these smokes.
Perfectly positioned, getting a lot of impact out of this one, and they're not going to be able to stop him from repositioning either. As he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Rocks back flat, all's good.
Crushing.
For Vitality. This one, no point of entry. Still looking. Oh my god, this is timing. This is timing.
Oh, he missed him on the pole. He could not see him.
Turns and shoots him in the back of the head, so we go 4 versus 2. Much needed pistol here, just for the spirit of Team Vitality to come alive. Those Berettas right down beneath the window. If the tunnels player gets out, that's one thing. But backside was supposed to belong to the Mongols.
Oh, crushed.
Instead, Vitality just come raining through the window. Hit this site. Off a few pieces of utility, they're ready to roll. So Apex with a flamez and a well-placed grenade. That is a good amount of damage across the board. Another piece of utility hits the perfect point of that pack. So mezii's vision good enough to duel. Ooh, they get a dink on him as well, and then this perfectly timed play on a blitz. Oh, with the low health, he gets the player in the backdrop. To the bomb site in a flurry. This is Vitality trying to play in a flash, working it up, moving quickly, and killing the support away from zywoo.
It must be him.
No multi-frag this time. 5-0 straight from the favor. Try it yet again. flamez sliding forward into the elbow lineup. And right there for him. Sitting ducks. As one of the greatest in-game leaders of all time, then you need to be a leader of men. You need to know the human psyche. It's made easy versus pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start, Vitality. In that site, somehow 9-10 connects to the headshot. flamez closing this distance. Wild move for him to get into the action off of the flash.
Every dollar to make this happen. Damage, but no kill once again.
Just all the damage in, but the kills are so elusive. The kills, they're right here for the taking! Whoa! A wall bang that could have been, but we go one step closer to overtime. The first step of a massive ask. I hate even saying the word out.
Comfortable moving into all of these spots.
Again, though, trying not to throw him under the bus. A slight hesitation from Vitality gave that chance back over, but you've allowed zywoo to attack the flank, and you have allowed the best team in the world to rebuttal. This was always going to be a challenge for the Mongols. Into the action off of the flash. It takes down the front runners. Chance of the recovery, but again, it's this early damage that is stacked against them. And so Vitality will successfully shut down that first gun round. mezii, and as Vitality try to push up against this site, here comes zywoo from the back line.
We got one.
Connects it through the smoke. If only he had a frag. Oh, he doesn't try to stop it. Mezii hands busy. If only he had some way to do damage without giving Mezii the chance. The one golden shot's what Mezii needs. He swings. Oh! Confidence.
What a move.
They are getting pushed into this bomb site. It is the Mongols corralled. This herd with their backs turned, dealt with swiftly. Senzu's response, but he's gonna find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezii. A triple, and finally Senzu comes alive. Smokes, they're looking to try it yet again. Flamez sliding forward into the elbow lineup, and right there for him. Sitting ducks. And so now he jumps into the cover. His 10-1 score dropped to 2. Mzino 1v3 into the op. Will he find him crouched down? Headshot to the player in the back. And that one looked damn close. But instead, Vitality find their rebound.
That's a miss.
Pistol will drop down into the CT spawn. This makes things curious. Oh! Get turned on.
That's something a little different.
Ooh. Robs will get there in the end, but as he goes for the reload, it would make sense for them to pop and pounce right here, right now. Bit of a contest towards the door, held back by the mid support. Robs back flat, all's good
Crushing.
for Vitality. This one, no point of entry. Robs sits down in lower tunnels. He will wait, 3 players ahead of him. Those dual Berettas ready to roar, ready to get this game back under wraps. Mezii has other ideas.
Full eyes
Now all
on
of a
it
sudden,
early.
they're looking for a fast reaction. Rops lines him up, a ton of damage and support comes over quick. Senzu gonna take a lick at it though. It's both players still with low health, and Rops has got this one box to work with. All he needs,
like a
piece
machine.
of cover, piece of cake. 4 kills. One up close. How about the second in the background? Tries to chase him down. Rops will clean it up. And so we go clutch to clutch yet again. This is where Techno does his best. Missed op shot means Rops has an open door. Closes in on that distance to the bomb, which is not planted for the upper. So it's real damn nice that he hits it when he needs it. Trying to come and help their captain. Rops cutting them down to size one by one. The Desert Eagle finds its answer. And as Vitality try to push up against this site, here comes Senzu from the back line.
We got one.
Connects it through the smoke. The one golden shot's what Mezii needs. He swings. Confidence.
What a move.
Line for Rops. And with the teammates' flash going inwards, Rops is not going to find anything more than the 2. It is the Mongols corralled. This herd with their backs turned, dealt with swiftly. Senzu's response, but he's going to find the fire in front of him, and so he's got a hold. Nade takes him down to 10, and now he looks for Mezii. A triple, and finally Senzu comes alive.
They've got to call for some help.
There it is, double volley. Great shots from Techno. Top job for Mezii. And so he'll shut down the mid play, but total mid control goes over to the Mongols. They are comfortable. Does it right back. But in doing so, he's given up a chance for the push out from the catwalk, and plus now long control over for the Mongols. This is zywoo attack from both ends. That's how you've got to best it. Closes in on that distance to the bomb, which is not planted for the upper. So it's real damn nice that he hits it when he needs it. And how to pull players out of those dark pits of disappointment and self-doubt. Made easy versus Pistols. We saw Vitality confidently taking these sorts of fights at the beginning of Mirage. They will do the exact same. We walked the same road as we did at the start of map 1. 2-0 start, Vitality. Senzu looking to yet again 910 get in with impact. His support comes up from top mid.
I don't know if this will be heard. Mzino, will he walk into his grave? Yes.
Right
quick.
when you need him.
A left turn. Blitz comes back. Senzo here to try to catch zywoo, and the shadow works in his favor. Now it's got to be the 1-on-2. This is one more chance that 910 needed. Or will it rest on a miss? Rops goes down inside of the halls.
No easy feat killing Rops inside the apartments. And it is all hands on deck for the Mongols. It is only flashbangs for this retake. Flamez right back into the kill feed. It is another triple. From here on out, we'll be without the score in mind. Counter-Strike is played round by round, kill by kill, click by click. And with 910 finding a couple more kills, these rifles that they have barely found in their hands could damn well extend play.
910's going graveyard. This is a big... Oh, he runs back, actually.
Still with 0 kills. Gets a flash of the presence over towards the library. Apex just dancing with the devil. 910 wounded down to 32. Flamez getting ever closer. Apex getting away with a robbery. Actually gets killed on the fallback. This is Vitality with 2 MAC-10s, and this could be a quick one. MP9 into the apartments, just straight up taken down by zywoo. Standing down beneath the mezii, looks like a shell of itself. Reverse its back turn. There's Enzino with the drop and no scope on a zywoo. What is happening? Mezii in the corner, dealt with.
Another no scope.
Going gut shot to gut shot, back and forth. Finally a man advantage for the retake. We've seen it come out 2v2. 11 health for 910 makes a world of difference. He has second thoughts. A chance to reload that op, but the element of surprise, it's coming out from Apex, and he will catch Mzino. So now with 11 HP, he is gonna have to pull this out from the same place Apex found his impact. Fantastic flash. No chance this time. Vitality take 8. This time, but he only has 2 kills on this third map. 910's performance is betraying him. The stars of the Mongols that got them here have bottomed out. It is now or never. 910 unable, and Vitality, there's their 9th. Looks like a shell of itself, but first its back turn. There's Mzino with the drop and no scope in the zywoo. What is happening? Mezii in the corner, dealt with. But the element of surprise, it's coming out from Apex, and he will catch Mzino. So now with 11 HP, he is gonna have to pull this out from the same place Apex found his impact. Fantastic flash. No chance this time. Vitality take 8.
The flank round was so perfect there from Apex.
Pressure on this site again. You've got Apex within it. You've got Rops over towards the pit, and the support towards spawn. In the off chance that they try to take it into CT would have been one thing. Apex gonna have to go massive again, and he's getting in with the damage. A fast reposition. No way. He is tapping into something integral.
He's brutalizing them. He's playing like the champion that he is versus every generation's IGLs in this game. He's played against them all.
Fast move towards Banana. Techno has got his pocket. Gets burned out of this though. At least he finds Sanctuary within that smoke, but he is just zoned at the moment. Lucky to still be standing. Apex gonna hunt him down within that one as they leave a player still committed to the Banana. They've kept the coffers well stocked for this. Challenge through the smoke goes down flat as hell. Flamez looking for temporary cover as Apex is here to relieve the pressure.
Oh, it's pristine.
Just absolute excellent B-site defense.
Possible in CS2 to put on an era.
Ooh, fire beneath him. Gets a flash of the presence over towards the library. Apex just dancing with the devil. 910 wounded down to 32. flamez getting ever closer. Apex getting away with a robbery. Sent to from the back of sight. Leading by example.
Baited that shot out from the library, scaled with every single miss to follow. 910 had his best chance on that last shot and couldn't put it together. Too much pressure from Apex.
And he's going to collect himself 2 kills. Good thing he didn't have a nade out. Done yet. Round by round. Piece by piece. If not a little delayed, we're going to have pressure on this site again. You've got Apex within it. You've got Rops over towards the pit. And the support towards spawn. In the off chance that they try to take it into ZT would have been one thing. Apex gonna have to go massive again. And he's getting in with the damage of fast reposition. No way, he is tapping into something integral.
He's brutalizing them. He's playing like the champion that he is versus every generation's IGLs in this game he's played against.
From Apex, slows it down for a second, allows for the other pistols to arrive in time.
He's waiting for a flash.
mezii's gonna just jump on through. He's got teammates around him, and those are frazzled Mongols players. MP9 unable to get the next one. This is Blitz with a big multi-kill already. 3 frags to his name, but you've got zywoo in the clutch. Player over towards the pillars, trying to get his hands busy. zywoo's got a chance, and when there's a chance, there's a clutch for zywoo. 16 deaths for 910 at the start of this one. That op is online, but the answer's already coming through. flamez, that's a couple of kills. That is a vacant A-bomb site, but obviously at the moment they don't know it. Over towards the library, Rop soon to jump down into the site. flamez given a chance. That is a trio of frags. Vitality, give him the space, and nobody's gonna swing just yet. They take their time. Sweet time. Techno into the 2. He's got the kill. To weaponize. And right now they want to get this retake going. I think
missed the molly because the flash.
910's going to try to swing out from the pool. He's got Techno to work with. 2 kills from the back of the site. flamez got the answer with a couple of his own. And this player up close is not going down. It's a nice fight. He has 2 kills on this 3rd map. 910's performance is betraying him. The stars of the Mongols that got them here have bottomed out. It is now or never. 910 unable. And Vitality, there's their 9th. So they start to lean over. Techno stepping into the front of the site, but as he goes down, zywoo gives up his position with the trajectory of that nade. And he thinks about it. And it is all hands on deck for the Mongols. It is only flashbangs for this retake. flamez right back into the kill feed. It is another triple.
Major playoffs.
Which is just amazing. Hell of a time to pull it off.
But it won't mean anything without this win. Instance of an X factor that comes out from the attack. That's their way in.
You can boost over top of the smoke and you can still catch them off guard. They do exactly that with the fading bullets of that magazine. mezii connects onto Techno. Better or not. Ooh, Blitz taking early damage. Might not bode well, but you've got Mbinho, and he's only going to find his single kill. 910 up next. Clean sweep of the site. Again, it is mezii to step up.
Oh, they absolutely ran through that mezii. 16 and 8 off this 3K.
zywoo off short, walks up into the apartments.
No kill off that, but they run through the nades. They're going all the way.
They're going strong. They're trying to cap Vitality entirely off. This is the kind of decision that could actually have further ramifications. It is a massive hole inside of this B site.
Oh, the counter util is fantastic.
Full on, then try to get tricky. That's what we see here with this Blitz boost. zywoo loves to test these smokes, and he's looking to do it again.
Oh,
and that's
right
going to
into
catch them. Mezii on the recovery. He had a multi-kill last round when they played it fast, but look at the radar. Look how far away they are.
He peeled back immediately.
Mezii, that is what they needed. Him and mezii are going to get it. Will Mezii find these again from the same position as last round? Finds one and leaves.
They could keep the game alive with this round. 3-on-3. Rob's coming in from behind as usual. Gets spotted. Zero takes him down.
And Mezii's got the gap. Whoa, he's not able to collect the kill. Hit up this A site. It was that zywoo short side Rob's in-apps defense that just pushed forward and attacked at the right time. Again, they're trying to change it up. Great kill from mezii.
Two, that's the whole site.
That's what they needed, right? The first instance of an X factor that comes out from the attack.
Short, but mezii, he's going to have to do so much here.
Trying to go for the reposition, trying to find that timing. They hear the feet burning. No way! No way! This young gun steps up immensely. Still an open gate. Blitz has got the bomb out middle, waiting for this kind of a peek. Him and mezii are going to get it. Will Mezii find these again from the same position as last round? Finds one and leaves.
They could keep the game alive with this round. 3-on-3. Rob's coming in from behind as usual. Gets spotted. Zero takes him down.
And with a massive gap on top of the route that flamez's already created for himself, but he opts to go around the barrels. And that is already zywoo locked in. You've got half health of the two players. You've got Mezii trying to tap back into his ability to clutch. Not this time. A-side falls again. At the very least, it's a 3-round T-side for the Mongol. He's here with a flash and incendiary for mezii. Mezii going to try to go for the peak, and he's going to collect himself 2 kills. Good thing he didn't have a nade out. Good thing the Mongols aren't done yet. Round by round. Piece by piece. Every round they play from here on out will be without the score in mind. Counter-Strike is played round by round, kill by kill, click by click. And with 9-10 finding a couple more kills. Zywoo floating around Rob's. This position gets spammed, and he's going to get dinked in the process. Yeah, it's not nearly as comfortable. Rob's still able to get the double. Utility's healthy still for the Mongols, and they've also got a bunch of space going for them. Robs is looking to get into the action. AK's stuck into the fight, but it's Robs and Zywoo. What other duo would you want to try to hold back the Horde? And so that gut-wrenching feeling of knowing you went from winning pistol to being completely bottomed out economically now starts to sink in.
This used to be the map that was the one that Mongols could rely on, and they didn't really have a map pool otherwise.
Backup plan of the Mongols going south. And if the Vitality players aren't giving you a thread to pull on, then try to get tricky. That's what we see here with this blitz boost. zywoo loves to test these smokes, and he's looking to do it again.
Oh,
and that's going to catch them. Mezii on the recovery. The thought of Mongols pulling this one out of the hat would have been nothing shy of a Cinderella story. And zywoo tries to tap into that fairy tale with a smoke spam back sight at least. Remember where he was, folks. 4 kills, 16 deaths for 9-10 at the start of this one. That op is online, but the answer's already coming through.
Approaching 100 HP, all the weight of the world on his shoulders.
So much clutch in his coffers, we know it. But Vitality, give him the space, and nobody's gonna swing just yet. They take their time. Sweet time. Tecto into the 2. He's got both. But he doesn't find bomb immediately. Lucky he's got the kit. Luckily, he's got the clutch.
Ice cold.
Always. situations. Early momentum is what Vitality need to weaponize. And right now they want to get this
I think
retake
zywoo
going.
missed the molly because the flash.
910's going to try to swing out from the pool. He's got Techno to work with. 2 kills from the back of the site. Claims he's got the answer with a couple of his own. And this player up close is not going down. It's a nice fight. Techno, another one in hand, denied. They don't know. But he is barely standing. And his timing could be to a T.
They won't know about this.
Turned. Unsure about the boost.
Bodies to receive this. Senzu is going to be the spearhead. Clears through. Trying to see what they can find at long range. Mag 10's good success to start. Under scrutiny, mezii wards him away. They double swing him. zywoo goes down. mezii starts his investigations of that short side. NQZ can put himself straight in the vice and it will just slam shut. 910's patient.
Chip in from stairs, so let's see. They should be able to mop this one up without too many issues. Caught in no man's land.
They've done it before, have the Mongols. Their Deagles, especially 910 up that ramp. They hit his shot. 910, a second one.
Window redeploy. Oh, spotted and just nade in the hand. Easy for Blitz. And he's going to double up with a perfect flash.
Will it settle? Absolutely it will. Blitz gets another one onto Davideus. Just a consolation couple from the two of them. P250 Tech 9 for DGT. Big Uzera needed that one. Comfortable for Blitz. A triple kill from their captain. A defense of the B side, and this one is going one way fast. By the way, just straight dry taking duels. If you want to find me window, let's go.
Real Pain really need this going into the second half.
Hang on, Big Uzera's managed to get an opening kill onto Senzu. Their Deagles, especially 910 up that ramp. They can hit shot. 910, a second one. Seriously good output. A couple of $100 into some pistols, and they'll take 2. They'll force 2 down. Lots of friction here. NQZ. He's been spotted. 910 anticipates the push though. Despite the flashbang, he's not going to get a thing. Senzu's on the crawl. That leg shot doesn't seem to stop him because a blindside headshot. There's the fade. That's the frag. And a clutch for Davideus. Oh my God, he could do it, you know. Oh, a dink as well. A single point of health in it. And that's how Mongols get their first. It will just slam shut. 910's patience and prowess on display. Davideus a response. DGT trying to keep him busy. Ooh, good shot on the first. Oh. Nearly had another. 7 consecutive rounds. Mongols trying to make a statement to start the semi-finals. Yeah, DGT pushing T-Spawn has given the info to Gamble.
Blitz though, he's...
Oh, wow. mezii clears. They thought it was covered, and I think Davideus is going to be a bit upset. He didn't communicate that. He's going for an all-in positional. He's going to be exposed. Oh, he does well. Dips away, and in combination, actually draws blood. Catches Techno on the advance. They're spamming at him through that ramp smoke. Spots the head of mezii pushing through. Misreads his reposition. He nearly had zywoo. DGT though at range, he ain't playing scared. There is that con slip that, never mind, not a problem.
Towards B to help sell that fake with a flash forward. DGT, it's a mezii spray with the new addition. He's done the hard work.
NQZ unchecked onto the stairs, fight, Techno crumbles, and mezii just a 1 clawback kill. A second is lovely. like, what, 2 kills, 3 kills between top and bottom? That's They lose it all as well!
After time!
After time, Chad, they got nothing! They've got absolutely nothing! A couple of ball caps! A pog in their pockets! This is a big head-to-head, and NQZ doesn't even pull the trigger in time. Evzinho dispatches a Davideus. A 13-round run. Pain by name, pain by nature. Agonizing way to start the semi-finals. Mongols flourish. So despite the flashbang, he's not going to get a thing. NQZ sets him up. Mezii slips out the palace, needs a quick one tap. There's 2 on his screen. And Techno there in support, forces him away. Mezii in combination makes it a 3-on-3, a smoke to play around, but Mezii pushes through. There's the fade, that's the frag, and a clutch for Davideus. Oh my God, he could do it, you know! Oh, Dink as well! A single point of health in it, and that's how Mongols get there first. Waiting to pinch. Spots out Senzu in the window side. Oh no, the bomb's been denied. They have to block. He's putting it in. Oh! The one-man army denies Pain a must-win round. Catches Techno on the advance. They're spamming at him through that ramp smoke. Spots the head of Mezii pushing through. Misreads his reposition. Mezii breaking into the site. He's quick with this. Look at the path. It's so aggressive, and NQZ arrives just in time. Big Uzera, crossfire established. He's gone aggressive and unchecked. Big pressure onto A. NQZ unchecked onto the stairs. Fight. 1 clawback kill. A second is lovely. Quick tap to the face. They're actually pushing straight through that smoke. NQZ, they're past his sideline. He's feeling so much pressure. Relieves a little. Takes down Mezii. Swing it on round to find out. Oh! NQZ, an explosion of brilliance. Wow, that's the slow test. And in 5-7, it does connect. Hold on, hold your horses. We're losing Mongols. 9-10 and Senzu half health. Good overextension from Snow. Perhaps he was just looking to kind of catch any early progressions and will back away. Oh, into the Senzu AK. That's a lovely start.
Send it over towards B to help sell that fake with a flash forward. GT, it's a messy spray with the new addition. He's done the hard work.
Don't give Senzu an AK in space and an opportunity to take duels. Davideus loses his. Blitzers down. They've lost their bomb. They've lost their captain. The head of the snake taken off. Senior clawing one back, but look at this from Davideus. He just puffs up his chest, says, let's fight, let's go. Cautious yet aggressive. 3 targets on his screen. It was just a matter of time. The youngest Brazilian in a major semi-final, Snow. Let them know early. Though has made no secret of his presence on the short side. Blitz burrows into the smoke. He is surrounded. He is surrounded, and Snow only had a Glock. Holding on for a moment longer. Bigu clears him out. Nice taps. Hang on. Techno and Senzu making this awkward. Very awkward. Oh, it was such an opportunity to wipe the slate clean, to come in with a new mindset for the second half. But Mongols catching headshots, but stealing rounds. Bigu goes down, and now a 4-on-4, and it's looking rather tough with a back exposed. What a gap.
That's Snow, that's the B-holder.
Bomb needs to be picked up. Techno re-advancing and just sidelines them. Davideus not a round winner at all. He's actually an opening death, significant damage.
All on
Oh, they all
DGT.
collapsed. Yeah, DGT left on his own. And Mongols, that's the most convincing we've seen out of them so far.
Looking comfy right now, and the
Oh,
acceleration into a partial buy. This is risky. Shows the confidence, though.
There is, yeah, I mean, no absence of that. Senzu. Escorting the AWP in, another jump spot. Not the same fate as Davideus in the previous. Snow gets to live on. Block smoke, they're playing into it, and Dino. Perfect weapon for the job! Distracts him as 9-10 racks him up!
Come on in, the water's warm.
9-10, perfect. Puts the flames at the feet. They have to run through it. Burnt, cindered, and get back to spawn!
Find their opening gambit. Now they'll go through the default mid control.
Oh, Davideus, he thought he'd do a little safe strafe.
Whoa, and around the corner!
Oh, come
Everything
on!
gone!
There's an AWP hunting me! An AWP!
He's pushing.
And he's going to rewarded. Catches Snow and the trade's not there. Davideus just haphazardly spamming into smokes. 9-10 disappears. Championship Sunday, it calls. And the Mongols answer. A Mongolian team in a major grand final. A battle for Asia. A ritual of ruin.
It's a feel-good game of Counter-Strike for the Mongols.
Gotta.
And we know how they feel about Vitality.
Oh, he's giving him the blitz treatment. Oh, and 9-10's having none of it.
He's up to farm up some Eeks. Flash from Blitz. Fight available, and there he is. Techno.
Lovely. Blitz was the safety net there. Look at Techno and Blitz, 24 points of health between the two of them.
Seems like he's cut off at the pass. Senzu can start investigating at some point. So here comes the push. 40 seconds. This could be a frag. Oh, and it.
Oh, he'd have loved another through the smoke, but Blitz will find another triple. That's good output from him, taking it in turns to find impact.
Blitz traded, M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good.
Unlikely to translate to a round, but could translate to a dead AWP. NQZ may get one from the cold, dead hands of 9-10. Oh, he actually turned around there.
Yeah, crouch surge, but they're into B. Might just hold on to this AWP.
Underhand a flash and go. DGT would eat that. They will. Turns and returns with one. Just the one, because Mzenia was already passed. He removes NQZ. DGT. Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll take all three. It has to be a strong start, right? I mean, it was on Mirage as well, but this feels compulsory with the momentum Mongols have. Okay, they test him. He'd have liked a whole lot more.
9-10 and Blitz in combination.
Oh, Blitz. He wanted to be the late piece, but was forced by that catch from Snow. They might just underhand a flash and go. DGT would eat that. They will. Turns and returns with one. Just the one, because Mzenia was already passed. He removes NQZ. DGT. Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll take all three.
Just one. Blitz traded. M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good. Senzu rotates in, and nade perfectly placed, and he's just going to mop him up. The response is here, and there's that 12 I'm talking about. One round, and they get to face Vitality for the 5th time this year.
Blitz progressing mid.
And they're walking into mezii right now. Do they swing in? There's a flash turned, and he's got the opener. They just keep on coming. It was double orbs in the mix. We didn't even Snow get to use it.
A couple of MP9 frags would have been nice.
One is all he needs.
Okay.
If he can get one and survive, he already has Kevlar. So this could be massive right now. They're coming his way.
Yeah, but clearing. Wow, the pre-aim. And mezii, he's diligent, he's deadly. The low HP AWPer hunting is just, it's a good testify for how insane Mongols are playing right now.
Techno might catch him. This is the AWPer he reveals. He just run on down.
Look at them. They're vibing high right now, Mongols.
Responding to this now, but is he late?
I mean, all he can do is tell them when camera is under threat. Oh, flames, awkward. Walking, Davideus, clothesline and a missed shot from the AWP. It comes tumbling down, DGT under so much scrutiny. He's creeping, he's crawling, and he is deadly. Isolates NQZ on the retreat. Davideus miles away, trying to
play with
pack
the crowd. No kit.
Throws out the nade, picks up the Galil, picks up the kit. The angle's good. I don't know if Davideus is going to get there in time. Versus two on the big stage in the big game. Senzu again delivers for the Mongols. They need something, a little fire starter, a little spark to ignite hope, and NQZ provides the first. Big Uzera though needed to hide, find more damage. Senzu the smirk on his face, sensational.
The decision Mongols makes on their next buy round is going to be hugely impactful on how this game functions forward. Senzu grabs a kill short. Oh, and another one there. So going to add some extra cash. Can they pick up these dropped weapons? Do they even want to? Just one. Blitz traded. M4 picked up. Something to work with now. The flash was good. Senzu rotates in, and nade perfectly placed, and he's just going to mop them up. The response is here, and there's that 12 I'm talking about. One round, and they get to face Vitality for the 5th time this year. Snow have no support.
Oh, they've even managed to catch DGT asking questions outside A main, and mezii catches that early look, but they are still finishing into this B side. Good use of that MP9 straight through the smoke, and that's what Snow's doing too. He has to go. That's a pure Hail Mary.
Pain got their secret weapon. The drums are back in the building. Snow up to bat. Dual Berettas, and Senzu denied. 9-10 and Blitz in combination. Couple of pot shots on the Glock, but now they can all just triangulate on his position, and this will be a pistol round for Pain. And Snow, we saw that roar before. 13 straight now stopped. They're rotating away from A. They just moved. They hit the steps now.
9-10 tucks one cake instead. He was falling away from the side. Now mezii. Oh, hang on. He's at his bell run. 9-10's gone. This is compulsory for Pain. Finds that headshot. Blitz and Techno. Catches that early look, but they are still finishing into this B side. Good use of that MP9 straight through the smoke, and that's what Snow's doing too. He has to go. That's a pure Hail Mary. There are 3 players on the other side of that, and you're just hoping a single flashbang score all 3.
I'll do it again.
Crazy, DGT puts him in the dirt. Blitz, however, battle in the palm of their hands. If they can take this away from Pain, he can't do it. Can't control them.
The water's warm.
9-10, perfect. Puts the place at the feet. They have to run through it. Burnt, cindered, and then back to spawn.
Your crash is bottomed out.
They are doing it live. Try and get some answers. Instead, he gets an AWP bullet. Big Usera's been brought down through the smoke. Damn, Techno. And NQZ. A whole team up against them. The swing for Techno. Brutal. And the site is lost. The round 2.
So they're just going to try to pound their way through the B site. Can't escape these Berettas, though. Now in the hands of Wonderful. Alexi B is going to pop 2 heads. And so Rob's into a clutch. Round 13 could be his, if not, for the sheer numbers out of Na'Vi. So kicked off by Bit over towards that A site. Find Ross.
Excellent flash.
Yeah, that's what they needed. We've seen flamez come up short because of a lack of util. Now double molly sent in for Rops once he gives up his position. And so a 2v5 between Alexi and JL. And JL's now down. It's all on the in-game leader. Nade misses. That's fine because he at least kills Apex and he picks up the other frag. This guy is the Grenadier. Chair player dropped. Robs gets active off catwalk, walks in on that action, as does Bit within A site. Sitting inside bottom connector where the first trades went down. Woo. Bit shows a little skin, comes back at it from the bomb site. Now he's been dropped down to 24 health. But he's trying to get Wonderful back in as they continue to drop him. He brings one with it. Berettas to press up against the ramp, in with the flashbang, and it's insta-kills for Bit.
Never forgetting.
Sweet, sweet headshot. Pistols on the chase out middle. Deagle in a 5-7 within this site. But it's an insta-entry out of Bit, double down, and the bench player killed as well. On the edge of our seats in the first half.
Zywoo's got a big gun.
Bit's gonna come swinging though, and it's an easy cleanup with that MP knock.
Pressure applied. Ooh, not amplified because Techno's got his defensive frags. Pluralized as he finds Simple. A good fight back. It's Elige. Claws them into the site. He's looking the wrong way. Elige is in trouble. Goes looking. Oh! Completely pantsed by Elige, and it's only mezii. What have you got? What can you do? Elige is dancing around the bomb site, playing wicked games, and now mezii just has to defuse it, just has to sit it.
Coming in, but they still got another try. Great guns here.
Trades,
and they're not there. All of a sudden,
waiting for that third. I believe Maui said one of the best T-side mirages we've ever seen. JL gonna just use this as a little warm-up.
That was cute.
3 headshots, clean as need be for half of his health. Still got 2.5 more days of action. But speak of action, off climb into catwalk. Zywoo tries to get away with a slick move instead of fast-moving Na'Vi. Since that awkward ladder kill, and this A-site goes down with nothing until the jungle players come out with 2. This is email on a tear. A triple kill through middle, extended up connector, right back into the action. Quad kill for Ema, taking rounds by 4. Check. That supportive util, but remember the utility was low. There's that last flash. Last piece to try to get flamez into the action. JL off angle, catches the sole defender well, and Zywoo is gonna eat that grenade for 40 damage. Vitality wanted to start with last round. Oh, timing here from flamez, just before the support arrived.
Got you again.
And again, it's double headshots. flamez knows.
Oh,
no
it's a
bounds.
triple.
runs up through Con, rips them apart. Fire out. Utility over top. Little delay, then off the flash. They pop into the corner. Backs turn to him. It's a slaughter for the first three. Small answer back out of EMF. Still a couple bodies to defend this, and already we get Vitality swarming that site. You want to talk about preparation? Oh, they look ready. Off a man disadvantage at that. flamezee's going to keep his head down. Him and mezii could still damn well not for JL. And that is why your expectations for Na'Vi versus Vitality may be set low. That's why the odds are in the favor of the guys who won't stop winning. mezii trying to bring it all back. Vitality, yeah!
He saved it.
You thought they'd bend a knee? You thought it'd be that easy. With the off angle, try to catch him off guard as the approach comes through. Him and mezii could have combined for 2 kills originally. mezii is pinned into this corner, trying to fight his way out. Beautiful adjustment.
Double flank onto Carrick and Rain, but maybe he doesn't not ready for simple. Spots his power.
Hits a shot, a quick one.
Back in apartments, but not one, 2 players coming at him. It's about timing. Rops lines them up a second sooner, and they could have seen him without him realizing. Within A site, we go back and forth. Fast game of tug of war. Both sides of the map compromised, and Wonderful's gonna get the mezii though on this road through the corpses. Doesn't actually pick up any guns. He wants to go straight into the bomb site. He wants to try to catch him with tempo. That was the one shot. The first shot that mezii gets past. He's not gonna dodge the second one. Huge reposition here from Wonderful.
What a clutch.
Ready to kick it up a notch.
I'm ready for everything because
We saw that. There it is. There they are.
you're ready for everything.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 deeks. JL gets a bit of vision first. Smokes come out. Wonderful gets the one. There's a huge gap in this. Kills are going back and forth. Smokes are junk and no cover. You put Rops into a 1 versus 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is messy CS. No mistakes on the empty site. Now they're going to take this one with no real contest. Distraction too to get Rops out from market. He'll try to find his points of contact. A little more damage lined up. Rops. Oh, there's a team kill sprinkled in here right before Wonderful dies. Window being watched by Apex. Imez not going to get away with it. Rops collects the kill towards B, and flamezii and zywoo combine to hold off Connector. So now we're starting to see this full force Vitality yet again. It's found success out from Palace in the past, but not this round. That bomb in the middle of it, Bit shaves off the front runner.
Oh, such an important kill.
Oh, nice headshot from zywoo. A second onto Alexi even. And then they crack it open. zywoo's starting to find his form. So little contest for the Ramp and the Palace player to walk out to join forces with Con. Yes, Con had to go well, but zywoo was in the middle of that pack, and he is not going to stop missing. zywoo, quad kill, starting to take over for the T side when they need a hero. Fast moves from Bit again. Little electricity here from Na'Vi to at least just take a glimpse. There's not much behind him. zywoo's gonna get away with that opening kill in middle this time. Util, what goes around comes around, and he will look for them, but zywoo gives no chance over. They've got him zoned in, stuck in, and dealt with. Vitality trying to tie up on this half. This time not just flamezii, zywoo's up. Peeks out, misses a shot. Misses 2 shots, zywoo. Got flamezii to work with.
Blind flick.
And that just a little bit of time is all he needs. With Alexi on the backside, Does he have them nervous? Can Alexi keep them scared?
He got zywoo in the back.
I don't think so.
Oh. They pulled it off.
A costly mistake. On main, but flamezi's got the coverage from up above. Alexi B is crossing paths and he doesn't know it.
Suddenly, got his knife out.
Somebody's gonna find themselves back turned, and there it is. Apex with the element of surprise, a mezii situation to perfection. So frantically trying to get into these rounds, but Vitality slapping them left and right. Edge of our seats for this one, and Apex wants in on action. Again, just constantly trying to block off these smokes. Does not get a chance to clip him, but he's gonna have to cover main. And he lets the contact happen. His gun is empty. He forgot to reload after the spray. No way you just let that happen. He's gonna go down with nothing. It's flamez to try to catch him. Another vent player inbound. Tons of damage by Ross. Ooh, it's not pretty from Apex. Into main. Just like that, we're back into the even keel. Fast swing. Bit right into the action. Ooh. And his Berettas sing as well. Tech9's in front of both of the rifles, in fact. Space creators, and then the kill takers, but nothing. Couple kills on the approach. Vitality so quickly to the answer, ready to react to whatever Na'Vi chuck their way. Single, but this whole pack of Na'Vi players on the approach. That gets caught.
He got it. First bullet. That's a big punish.
More concerned about up top now. Suddenly zywoo won't have that support. He's gonna get compromised. Mezii turns, and he's gonna at least kill the Heaven player.
The molly's bad.
Vent, the jump up denied. Oh. Not this time, not twice, not again. Na'Vi 1 round shy.
Let's go, Na'Vi.
In-game leader who can call from the sidelines.
He gets 0 kills, it's fair.
That's what Austin's been all about. So CT pistol could be valuable, and a 4v2 is an excellent way to kick it off. Here's the recovery. Mezii, Berettas.
Excellent.
Into main. JL as the utility trickles out through the doorway. Oh, it's a bit awkward, but he still brings one down. It's Ema inside of main that lets it go for a second, and then a fast flurry of kills out from Mezii. Man is on a right here in hut. Meanwhile, A floor falls. Na'Vi get the entry. Mezii, backside. The anchor. Vitality's king. And so now it is on Ema. And with 15 seconds, he's got to somehow grab that bomb. We've got low health on Mezii. And they end it right here, right now. The Na'Vi Nation crumbles. Vitality one step closer to the crown jewel. Wants to secure A, and now they've both gone down the vents. 15 seconds. Oh, and he comes back up. That is unbelievable. That is Mezii.
Look at Rob's on Mouse before and go, okay, well, obviously he was really good. Okay.
Owned. Mezii, a little bit of blood loss.
Actually opens up a way back up if they want to go.
Ema's making a move though. Shadow advantage for only a second. And then that single defender towards door at 45 seconds is hoping that the commitment and the bomb comes towards him.
They're in the Goldilocks zone. They can make any decision to make it work, and they take downstairs at the same time.
This round is all about a recovery now, and instead he is a sitting duck. Critical error at an important juncture in this second half.
Absolutely. Defends against map point. Wonderful to take out zywoo. One player left here in mezii. Nate doesn't do quite enough to zywoo to slow him down. Oh, but wonderful just underneath that crosshair.
Good on Navi to hang on to the ramp control. Flashbang is perfection and wonderful. Gonna rack up some early kills on this one. Fast flank as well. This is a clean sweep out of Navi. All 5 deaths for Vitality with no kill to speak of. Time. A highlight reel moment, but a missed shot does not bode well. The no-scope does. And if he had hit that one in the backside, it's a desperate defuse from Apex. Instead, Vitality take 12. Navi pistol.
They gotta take this one by the horns. Bomb's getting planted. How are you gonna 2v3?
Beretta's over towards single, gets the retake going. Zywoo won't miss his shots. Zywoo won't miss a moment to shut down Navi early. For what will be a difficult T-side ahead. Winning the op duel is Zywoo. He decides to execute Apex. Looking to capitalize here, but he is stuck in, and they will not let him go for free, and there's no support in this situation.
Have their cake and they eat it too, with flamez pushing through the squeaky smoke. That's that arc play, right, from old school Furia days. He goes through the squeaky smoke, everyone else behind him goes down vent, and the CTs are forced to fight the guy who pushes through, but they can't stop 3 players from getting downstairs. Here, he pushes through, no one's there to fight him, no one's pressuring the vent at all, so he just goes back down. No deaths in this round for Vitality so far.
Navi, who also chucked fire down in front of Apex, won't stop him. They put out the flames, they turn back at Alexi. JL on the other end of the bomb site. Ima's gonna have an isolated duel, but he better clear the corner. And it's not the corner. The clear attempts are good. The damage done. This is 3 wounded members of Vitality, but damage doesn't mean much. Uncomfortable for JL. Beautiful damage here from flamez. It's Rops to finish it up. Zywoo right behind him. And again, it is just a scrambling Navi. You know, there's so many different looks from Vitality, and their hits come in so suddenly, playing with time, tempo, and direction. And every single piece of this Vitality formula is coming to fruition in this quarterfinals now, having a field day on their map pick of Nuke. Zywoo sets up Apex. A blind Imez not going to get anything going outer, and then a desperate 4-player ramp hit meets Zywoo.
Zywoo has been straight up prescient about every piece of routing, every timing here. 21 frags, most beautiful scoreline on the server across the series so far. Zywoo, he's the one.
His hands are off his keyboard. He has one hand on it. And that's why it gets away for a second. All too easy for Zywoo.
This round is very much a
This one should be Navi's 3rd. Don't you dare.
No, what? 9-10. Yeah, he could actually have a pot shot here. Simple's been caught out. Sitting in the open, and 9-10 connects.
He's got that AK now.
And with 20 seconds left, that bomb is alone. Where is the support?
Need this kill.
Ray's got his back turn. 9-10 pulls the trigger, but the bomb
win the round.
The bomb is heading into Karrigan in a 1v3. Now they know. Put him on notice. He's got his knife out, and Mongols pull it off.
Snatching that away.
Look at that HP on that CT player. And no, they're not looking at him. He finds Karrigan, an immediate response from Simple. Gets that trade. Important find from Senzu. Catches the aggressors. Oh, mezii. Rain couldn't finish it. Both of them got dinked, and both of them leave with a double kill. 9-10 and Senzu get Mongols the split pistols on Mirage.
And add another 4v5 disadvantage that they're able to claw back there.
We got an aggressor, and Simple, oh, he's missed it. He knows what's up. No scope required. He's gonna go. Oh, no, a disaster for Simple. 9-10 just runs up the guts, and it looks like he's put them to bed. 9-10. Karrigan to 9-10. Techno trying to advance. Punishable reload. Rain goes looking. That sound cue betrays. Frozen again. This 5-7 now reveals itself. A flash is good. Blitz is applied. And now it's going to be comfortable for zywoo. Up and about 5 for the Mongols.
That's the type of Counter-Strike I was expecting coming into today's matchup. Very trade-heavy, in-your-face CS. In terms of being able to decipher the crowd and use it to their advantage. On a lighter buy like this, you'd hope that the Mongols can waltz on by and blitz, continuing to find impact now. And now would be the perfect time. Karrigan, position now knows he can get the AK, but should be traded.
Oh, simple, the collateral damage. Okay, Karrigan, he makes good on. Misses his window of opportunity. A couple of taps to Karrigan, but he's still kicking. Blitz will progress. Nice distraction. Blitz removes Simple. Sidelined another. Karrigan important. Yeah, one of the most represented regions now. With a roster of 5.
Let's see if they can keep all 5 alive. That's the stable start that they need up against FaZe.
Well, it started fantastically. Simple doing cartwheels with his Desert Eagle. Blitz the one to make him do some gymnastics. How do you not get into your head when you lose a round like that? And it's a round for the map. He wants to finish it with the knife. Slashing in the smoke. Karrigan goes down. Mongols take map 1. Those swish, simple flicks. Golf clap for his receive of the smoke. Elise plays ahead of it. Might catch him off guard on their progressions. Yeah, zywoo just walk in, good find. Simple down. It's Karrigan under so much scrutiny, but Frozen hits the shot. 9-10 last. A USP can finish it all. FaZe to tie up this half. Dead even. 6-6 on the half. This quarterfinal has only just begun. Couldn't be better.
zywoo's rotating.
No, he's not buying it, but a bullet between his eyes puts him down, accelerating into the site. zywoo, the next man, the next port of call. Nice distraction, Blitz removes Simple, sidelined another. Karrigan important, gets his, 3 on the site, make it 2. zywoo sticking around and just knocking him down. The double flank onto Karrigan Rain, but maybe he doesn't not ready for Simple. Spots his barrel, ready for it, hits the shot, a quick one. Not bad from Simple. They're closing the gap. 9-10's missed his shot. Gets put down. Karrigan retakes. Up for debate. In the 3-on-3 phase. Tie us up 5-5. Fight or flight. Stays tucked. It's Elise removes Techno. Keeps that man advantage, but for how long? 9-10 puts him down. They still need this finish, and they can't seem to get past Karrigan.
He's already flashes over the top of Con, and they go.
Here they come. Karrigan actually elects to play forward of this, so he will get a little bit of an opportunity. Very small window of opportunity, but he does! Oh! Pops the head off, adjusting to the swing of Blitz. Beautiful! Stunning individual sequence out of Karrigan. He's at the top of the tables right now, and a smile on his face. Always a showman is Karrigan. Clash here as they start their progression. Simple, 2 minds, realizes he has to stay locked on. 9-10 removes him. And that zywoo reveals his position. FaZe empty hands. It's just Karrigan. Dead man walking. mezii makes it so. Immediate movements. Actually, yeah, Simple's turn draws his attention away from the App's walk. This is the gap, and they're already passing it. Oh no, he's missed it. An opportunity, and he squandered it twice. Can't hit the third. just spins around to open up the round and close down the site.
Have to save this one. It's going to be 6 now for Mongols.
Move from his boosted position despite that flashbang. Rain's pathing implied he's ready. Oh, so ready.
Both guns dealt with now.
Yeah, they take the head off of Mzino. Now don't forget there was a scavenged AWP Blitzcore crossing into the site. It's Techno and it's zywoo. Now the AWP fires off a shot. Now they know it's occupied that CT position, and just piece by piece they pull it across the line. Readies himself. Through. Good find from Techno. Sure, traded by Rain. They got 25 to get that bomb in. zywoo feeling the pressure now. He's lost Mzino. Draws his attention away from Yap's walk. This is the gap, and they're already passing it. Oh no, he's missed it. An opportunity, and he squandered it twice. Can't hit the third. Situation simple. Maybe a distraction or two from and it's a whole lovely. Smoke Blitz is perfectly positioned to disrupt this walk if he dares. And now he's been spotted. Good find. Simple saves Elige's hide. Pushing forward, and another one on his scope. zywoo brought down. Simple takes one with him. And 9-10 peeks in, and Simple finishes it off with a quick flick.
21 MVP medals, 3-time world #1, major MVP, major winner. He doesn't want to be off the stage quick.
To get walks out from market, he'll try to find his point of contact. A little more damage lined up. Rops separated with bomb in between them.
Teammates coming in slow, but who needs help if you're Rops?
Alexi a little late to this one, but so Alexi's just kind of frazzling them, playing mind games as he does.
What a great round from Rops.
For the rest, no AWP for 9-10.
We got an aggressor, and Simple, oh, he's missed it. He knows what's up. No scope required. He's let it go. Oh no, a disaster for Simple. Close and personal sniper, uncomfortable now, covered by Blitz. Oh, he's hit the shot somehow. Oh, he didn't try to trim his fingernails, tried to trim his toes. How did that not get the kill? Nice catch. What? 3 kills in simultaneous fashion. Mongols disappear. Very clear game planning going on here from Mongols.
Zinho also going to start over with Cat, so that's both of the weapons now identified head to head. And Simple, lightning fast on the opener.
He gives FaZe exactly what they needed.
They're coming your way.
Yeah, he needs help. Eyes on the floor, tracking Carrigan, draws blood. Elige will trade, but here comes zywoo into the site, ready for the swing, and Elige not ready. Headshot provided, double kill out of zywoo. Perfect defense. They come a knocking and get sent back to spawn with nothing. Pressure amplified now onto Carrigan's position, and Frozen, the support network, not far away. Carrigan, he's feeling the scrutiny now. The rotation's on its way, but zywoo delivers. Double entry into the site, and that is surely it. One chip in from Elige. Look at Carrigan go, just Tech 9 in hand. zywoo, though, is ready. The flashes are good layering. Tucks in to get right. There's Techno, though. There's the defense once more. Rain, back of the head for one, but Techno this time passes the test. A+. Carrigan caught. Oh, it's a good angle. Is Rain going to be ready for that? Looks like he was. 9-10, however, moving. Simple! Oh, he spins around for another!
Mirage, where Senzu had a really impactful moment. They win this round, they've got more than they did last time, Mongols. Blitz, this is scary, but deals with the Liege, no drama.
That blind spot, Liege starting to ask questions of Con. Blitz, oh, he's ready. Catches the headshot necessary. It's a Liege, last round of the half. Everything to play for, everything to be gained. The flash, the swing, he's got it. The first is his. Oh, he's got it! The star stands up on home soil and gives FaZe the edge as we head to halftime. Wow, that's a good one back. A headshot catching. What is that?
This one's back on, 3v3.
Especially, now Carrigan's gonna, wow, actually spots out Blitz with his Glock. Now Frozen does get caught on searching A. And Blitz gets double swung, and Liege hits another headshot. Why is this becoming a conversation? It shouldn't.